Yo, what up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Just vibing, man.
Sweet, sweet.
Just vibing. You in the lobby yet?
I'm not. How was your weekend? How was your concert?
Concert was great.
Nice, nice.
Yep, yep. Can't complain.
You see the stream? Do you see the changes we got going on?
I do. I
Yeah,
like it.
yeah. One of the new casters, a buddy of mine, had made some stuff for us. So, buddy of mine, you're gonna get
Well,
to.
that was awfully nice of him. Gotta give him a
Yeah.
shout out.
Oh, I am. I am certainly going to give them a shout out. So his name here on Discord and his game name. Well, actually, what is his game name again? I already forgot because I thought he had something different. I can't keep track of this. Hold on. Let me find it. Okay, so his in-game name is Quick Tab. I already forgot, but LOUP, which I'm Loop as his Discord name. He did the cast yesterday for us. I have actually my series, which he did a wonderful job. Watched it back. It was great. So happy to have him on board. Happy to have him helping us out. So I'm sure you'll get to meet him and get to know him.
Cool. Yep. I gotta go. I think tomorrow when I get off work, I'll go back through the games and start working on some notes for Wednesday.
Nice. I almost was like, we could have just done it today, actually. I kind of thought about it, and I was like, I should have said something, but I don't want to ruin the plans already that we had set. Just because I had off tomorrow, and I'm sure we could have took an hour after everything, but it's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I work till 5 p.m. tomorrow, so I gotta get that holiday pay.
Nice, nice. Always, always good to get that extra money.
So I don't think there's that much to do tomorrow, so I might, while I'm at work, go through some of the games from Saturday. Let's get a
Yeah,
head start on some stuff.
two of them got casted, and then there's another one. I think you can go to the dude's Twitch. He recorded it from his perspective, which was BBL versus Minimum Talent Esports. He posted it in the rec league chat. So
Ah, I see it now. Okay, cool, cool.
yeah,
Yeah, look at that.
so yeah, we're just waiting. What's up, Soup? We're just waiting to get ourselves into the actual lobby. Apparently, no lobby's been made yet, so I'm not sure if teams are running behind. Hopefully, we don't have happen what happened last Sunday, where the teams ran behind. No, it looks like we have both teams in here, so we should be good. So someone just got to make the lobby.
Yep,
Cool. Alright, where you at, CLT? I'll invite you to
sweet.
go. Now the big thing is I gotta remember which buttons to click because got my hotkeys done.
Oh,
It's my first time doing it like this, so we'll see if I mess it up during the stream at all. If I do,
yeah.
I apologize. Once we have draft up and running, guys, we'll get started.
Mhm. Check the standings.
Here we go.
Ooh, Battle of the
Here,
Undefeateds so far.
I'm gonna let you see something else that's pretty cool. Are you ready for this?
Well, yeah, I got the stream up.
Boom.
Ooh,
Ooh, it's spicy, right?
I like it.
Yeah, man. The man put some real work in.
Ah, I love it.
This would be better than ARAM Clash. I don't know about better than ARAM Clash. All right.
Ah, people take A-Ram Clash too serious, man. I just want like, let me first time something and just straight up just brawl.
Oh, somebody responded. That's doomed. Yeah, someone's gotta do the coin flip, yo. I wonder if I can do it for them.
That's a good question.
Kind of curious, as I have the ability to do a
Just
lot
go,
of things. I probably can.
go to Google and just put in coin flip. Have them call it.
Oh, I can do that, but that's what I'm talking.
I mean,
You're out here, good old memeing. Yeah, I can actually. I'll do it for them. I'll tell them who won.
oh, tell me you're doing it. Oh, you can do the coin flip on Battlefly? See, I don't even know this stuff.
Yeah, admin abilities, man.
Yeah, swap sides.
Oh, that's a tragedy.
Hmm.
Are these teams actually undefeated? By the way, I know you said it, but like,
Yeah. So Team L has just one win because Battlefly counts at bye week. They had a bye week on week 2.
oh, okay.
And then
So,
Load to Cannons, they have 2 wins.
gotcha. Okay, okay. Yeah, so this will be for the top of Group B currently. Whoever wins this match will technically be on top.
Yep.
Nice, nice, nice.
And the loser will be in a tie with Team and Zoomers, and Washed Up actually. Both all three of them had one loss.
Yeah, and the unfortunate Zoomers loss. If everyone's not aware, I don't think it's been mentioned, but Team 2 and Zoomers were originally supposed to play on, I believe it was Thursday, but Zoomers had some issues, so they forfeited their match, and that means Team 2 got the victory. So that's why there's one less match played.
Oh, we got a pro draft. All right.
Never used Pro Draft before, but I mean, hey, it's that's what they want to use. It's fine by me, I guess.
Yeah, there was a couple times in Risen that we had to use pro draft because LOL draft was down.
I don't. But now I have to. I have to make a window for it because it's not under the same stuff. That's funny.
Oh wait, just move over to it. See what the
I'm
it
making.
looks like.
I got it. I got it. Don't worry, guys. Jake is on the case.
Whoops.
There we go. All solved. I had to make that because got the other website locked in, not this website only. I've never seen this type of draft before. I didn't even know this thing worked. Every time I clicked on the pro draft, it didn't even let me go through it before. So I don't know. I think I like the up and down better than this horizontal thing. Like the vertical is better than the horizontal. Wouldn't you agree?
Uh, I think to spectate, this is a little worse. Like if you're part of the game, because I feel like in the LOL draft, you can pick on roles, and then see like what's open. So like if it comes to your pick, you can see like what's available and what'll slot in certain comps.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So where like on this one, it's like I'm just sitting back watching.
All right, so we start off with the Lilia ban and the Gragas ban. All right, I like the Lilia ban. Gragas is not really in favor right now as a champion, in my opinion, but it does have still good top matchups.
Yeah.
Assuming that's where that ban was for. I mean, maybe it could be for jungle. But I think Soup is filling in for Frozen today, so if I saw that correctly. Yes, Soup is filling in for Frozen. So Frozen, the team captain of Load the Kennens, is not playing, so Soup will be the jungler today for Load the Kennens. Team L takes Silas off the board. Yeah, but Rika had a really, really good Silas game in week 1. I know we remember that. That was disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's getting that banned for most of the season after that performance. Yeah. That was just a staple.
Braum ban, okay.
Interesting.
I'm trying to remember, did the Kennens play the Braum in any of their matchups? They might have. And I'm just not remembering.
We only have just... Actually, no, we have more than... Let me see what they played week 2. I should have this jotted down a little bit. Oh, I casted their week 2 games. Okay. Yeah, no, they did not play the Braum. Yeah, the Silas ban makes sense. Their mid laner for Load the Cannons likes to play a lot of melee picks.
Ah, oh dear. Jeez Louise, man. I hate seeing that champion. And Mumu, that's expected. It's fucking broken right now. Part of my language on this, but that's just how I feel about that champion.
Yeah, Udyr can also be like a pseudo flex pick. I know it's still pretty prevalent topside, but doesn't really give away much.
More than likely, it's jungle though. That's kind of just where that champion is happy to be these days, and it's pretty busted in the jungle. So,
Jhin, interesting pick.
I think it aligns really well with the Mumu. Honestly, you have a lot of CC layering, so on gank setups will be really nice with Jhin W, and the artillery type alt can allow him to be a little safe when the Mumu's engaging.
Yeah, but also means Team L could index into a lot of like tankier, beefier picks.
Yeah.
That can absorb a lot of Amumu's pressure and doesn't really they can shake off Jin's pressure quite a bit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've dealt with today in my solo queue game. Exactly what you just said. Actually, I had a Skarner and a Skarner jungle and a Tom Kench top, and I was playing a Mumu, and this dude is playing Jhin, and Jhin did no damage.
Yep.
And there's some of that more beefiness. Leona has been a mainstay throughout the split so far. She hasn't had as much action this week as in other weeks, but she's still staying pretty prevalent. So I'm not surprised by that pickup.
She is the most picked champion this split, actually, at 14 picks.
Yeah. Some of the stuff might be a little skewed though. I want to tell you this weird bug I had happen yesterday. We are in the middle of doing our game, and for some odd reason in the second game, our top laner could not ban any of the bans we banned in game one. It was not allowing us. It was the strangest thing. So our bans for Battlefire will be totally different and just random.
Interesting.
Yeah. But meanwhile, Yone. I feel like that's going mid, if I had to guess.
That's gotta go mid. Rico's, like I said, loves his melee mid lane picks. I think that's a very smart Ornn ban right there. Like get rid of a lot of the beefier picks, so hopefully this Jhin can punch through whatever's in front of him.
Yeah, I think a lot is going to come down to this jungle top here for Load Kennens, because they're really going to have to make sure they get some AP here. If not, they could put themselves in a really bad situation. I'm sorry, not jungle. Support top. I know Mumu does a decent amount of AP damage, but it's not a ton. So I'm wondering if we're going to need AP top specifically.
Yeah, that is the one thing that is noted about this the pro draft is once that thing hits 0, man, it doesn't let you get anything. The Kennen is a smart ban. Kennen is a smart. Kennen is
Nope. Bori, hoping to see some goofy picks today. Yeah, let's hope so. So far, we're not looking too goofy, though. Yeah, Missed Band's kind of curious about that. Let's see what they said in the chat. So it's Kennen and Camille. I know you mentioned the Kennen, but yeah, Kennen and Camille, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I even actually just refreshed the spectator to see if it popped up. No.
Is Sejuani top still a thing these days? Yeah, they were playing it yesterday, I think, at LCK. I think I was watching. This was a run back game. I don't know. I was up so late, and I saw a series between T1 and what the hell was that other team? I can't even remember, but there was a series last night. Yeah, it's very interesting. I don't really like the Nautilus here. Like, I feel like you're counterpicking yourself into Leona. It's kind of interesting.
I actually thought like there was a potential chance of like an AP support, something like a Zyra.
No, I'm assuming now they're gonna pick an AP top here, because there's so much beef to get through. Like
Wait, is this not like a Malphite angle here? I mean, yeah, he goes even with Sion, and some would even say he loses that matchup, but like there's nothing but AD picks.
Yeah, but I was gonna say that'd be pretty grief. I mean, we'd have nothing to knock down the beef of Sion, Leona, and Udyr at that point. So.
Mm.
All right, well that's gonna be our draft. So there we go. We're gonna get into the game now, or soon, I should say. What were we gonna say though?
I mean I like the Gwen, and I think if a Mumu like focuses top, get some value out of the passive, enhancing Gwen's damage in a Scion, but I just don't. If this Gwen even looks to group at all, Team L has a really good team fight, really good like death ball, because I don't think anybody gets the Smolder Zaya.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Pens, about the Nautilus here. Yeah, it's good. It's good into Zaya for sure. Obviously, to be able to drop his ult and force her to ult right away, and then allow the rest of the team to do what they want to do, like the Amumu, for example.
Think carefully, my friend.
And then focusing, I think focusing in that lane point out, focusing the Nautilus is probably not the priority either in bot lane. But what were you gonna say, CLT?
I just think the Xayah is actually like a really good response. Anytime Nautilus like tries to go in and CC's Xayah, she just pops ult.
Yeah, but
It does,
Pens was saying, it's Nautilus picked here to counter the Xayah. Like it's because it makes the Xayah have to click alt. Nautilus just drops the R and then she's forced to R. You never want to, you never want to be Xayah, or you're always forced to every time because that CC is just guaranteed.
maybe. I mean, like regardless, if they catch an 80 carry, but I think the priority is going to be Smolder like coming into this late game. I still don't even know Smolder. Like he can't punch through Nautilus and Mumu. I don't know, be interesting. I think whichever team comp gets off the ground first, especially in this mid lane, like Yone can start to run around and auto attack the Smolder, like when he eats forward.
Right.
Even, but that does accelerate Smolder stacking a little bit, so be curious. Also be curious to see if Smolder itemizes into a little more AP. I know it's generally like what Trinity Force into like RFC, stuff like that, but I've seen Leandry's third. Hell, I've seen Leandry second. So
And we're assuming this is definitely going to be AP Smolder, right? Like 100%.
I don't think it's gonna be full AP, but
No?
I think it could be like AP second item,
Okay.
like Trinity Force into maybe Leandry, something like that. I think full AP Smolder got nerfed a lot. I mean, it might be something you might see in your ARAM clash today, but but
I think both teams drafted pretty decent comps. I think if the Gwen gets ahead here, that's gonna be a real big problem for Team L. I mean, she's known to shred tanks, so this is kind of a spot where this champion wants to be in a game like this.
yeah. Yeah, it definitely makes Scion have to dip into some MR probably first. But Scion also has like really good heartsteel targets as well. I mean, he's into quad melee, so heartsteel and Scion's gonna be pretty valuable.
Well, last time Nullframe played this Scion, he was that I remember seeing him play it was him being an absolute menace and just split pushing and doing whatever he wanted. So certainly, if he's able to get ahead of this Gwen and become that type of champion again, it could be really hard for the side of Load the Kennens, especially if he's able to pull two members to stop the split push. Because Load the Kennens comp here, it's a lot around team fighting. Mumu loves to team fight, so you have the Mumu, the Yone, and the Nautilus just kind of going in together, while the Jhin just free fires. You don't need Gwen there to team fight. There's not a lot of team fighting ability with the exception of Leona, in my opinion, on the side of Team L. I mean, I guess you could say Sayonara, but I'm assuming he's going to split push. This is what he did last time. And they still have some tools, and they can kite back, and they're going to do a lot of damage. Udyr is a disgusting champion. Just click R and walk away, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I could see that about Blue Side's comp. I agree with you. When does anybody know when Gwen like naturally starts outscaling Sion though? Like if they stay even the whole game, let's say, like when is the point where she's just like Sion can't do anything against her?
I'd probably say around 3 items would be my guess. I haven't seen much Gwen recently. But the few I have seen.
Level 1.
I don't know if I
Alright.
know that.
Alright.
Sneaky.
I mean that's my top lane. I'll take his word for it. He might be memeing though. Yeah, I'm genuinely curious, honestly. Okay, so if they stay, he's saying if they stay even, Gwen is always stronger. Okay, and this guy's saying Sion can't beat jungle. Okay. So what if? Okay, guys, let me ask you this question then, both of you, since you're both chiming in. What if the Scion goes AD? Because I've seen Baus play enough of this AD crap. Can he then fight her at all? Dawson's Law. There, see?
Yeah,
See?
I knew Boss was coming.
Oh, we're loading in, or at least I think we are. My stuff's just kind of.
I am loading it. So.
Okay, mine's just being slow.
No flash Gwen. That definitely helps.
I'd love to be able to see anything.
Barrier Smolder. Decent adaptation there.
Yeah, I'm wondering why it's not picking up the loading screen. It's very strange. I'll have to figure that out.
It's funny, I caught the loading screen and you never did.
No, I caught.
You're in the spectator before I am.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm still at the loading screen.
Why can't I zoom? Hello? It's not letting me zoom in and out, and it's being very weird. Well,
Maybe it's like Control Alt Z or something like that.
yeah, but it's not working. Nothing's working.
Alright. What
Oh, now it's working. But it's not letting me zoom any further out. Like, this is as far as it's letting me go. Whatever, I guess. I'm not gonna fiddle with it. If I have to have an up close view of this game, that's what we're gonna get.
How many seconds are you at?
I'm at 105, 106, 107.
Okay, I'm at 30 seconds.
Okay, I'll pause. 110. I'm paused at 110.
Alright, cool. Oh. The barriers by Smolder is interesting. I thought if you were good defensive here, maybe Cleanse actually had some value.
Alright, now it's letting me zoom out further. See, I'm telling you, this stuff be really weird. Where are you at right now?
Well, 55, 56, 57.
Yeah, I guess I can keep the scoreboard up for you guys. I just hate the scoreboard up when I'm watching.
106, 107, 108, 109, 110.
Got it. We're good.
Much appreciated on that.
So it automatically turns off if I hit tab once, huh? That's crazy. Just checking something. Yeah, I usually like to play without it because it's I don't want to miss anything on field of vision. I'm not staring at minimap 24/7, you know. But I'll do it for you, Victor Apple.
Zion being aggressive level 1.
Well, there's the early level advantage for Vacant Tech, though.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is Team L's same mid laner. I feel like these names don't look all familiar to me, but like No Frame and Hoppus, I remember, and the AD carry. Yeah, no, I usually tab up during the stream usually, so I just don't like it. But meanwhile, Amumu coming in. Yep, you should have another bandage sauce. That's gonna be 2. Should gonna walk out of this. He does have the barrier. Oh,
Oh,
a double flash. Udyr does have flash, so this should be a kill. This should be a kill going over the Smolder, and a solo kill in the top lane for No Frame.
Alrighty.
Yeah, see, like I didn't see that Amumu coming in because I wasn't looking at the screen down there. Meanwhile, though, we got bot fighting. They're trying to turn on to Leona. The stun will miss, though.
Right.
Oh, and some nice CC on the Esco. Esco's in a bad spot. He's going for it to flash. He will flash just in time. So that will be no flashes on either of these 80 carries. Yeah, a lot of fighting early. Every single lane, in fact. And the advantage will be for the side of Team L early on here.
Yeah. Early tier boots for Smolder. That's actually pretty big.
Should point out that was technically a solo kill for the Smolder. There was no assist given to the Sudir.
Oh, that's even worse.
We do have a Cloud Drake this game. That'll be our first Drake of the game.
How is early? Does Udyr do Drakes pretty early still?
Yeah, he can. He's one of the best farmers in the game. I mean, he could do whatever he wants, basically. But depends on what he wants to play for.
Yeah.
I think Drakes for the side of Team L would be really, really good. They have very, very strong scaling, I think, overall. So
Yeah. I mean, the fact that the scaling comp got 2 early kills definitely sets Udyr up to be able to get these Drakes pretty early, but I still think there's still some
oh, close on the attempt here.
pressure.
Strawberry does have flash here if he wants to look for it. He is going to land the hook.
Oh, he got it.
He's sure to fly away, though, and be just fine. Oh, and I'm paused. Yeah, you too?
Same. Yeah, same.
They must have paused at some point, so we're a little behind, we're behind that. Oh,
Yeah.
Strawberry does go down, and that's another kill. Oh, the turret's oh! No! Esco was able to get the snipe. But that's 2 kills now. Onto Flame. Call him Flame. This Smolder. He's already big, and Leona's coming in here being a hero. Saving the wave. Not allowing Rurika to do anything. Oh, but this is not a good spot for him. Udyr's here, so this should be a dead Yone.
Yep.
Yep, and he will go down. It's going to be 2 deaths this game for him.
A lot of fighting around this mid lane here. Team L's putting a lot of resources into this Smolder.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They do lose away for that play, and that's why you're seeing this farm differential already here. 41 CS on the Zaya to 29 on this Jhin.
Nice stacks of Smolder at with this farming already. He's already at 34 stacks.
Dang, 34 stacks. Nice hook gonna go on to this Zaya here.
Oh.
She should be able to get away though. Oh, he's gonna get the cleanse out.
Oh, the cleanse was a little late.
He didn't even have the auto wasn't
early,
up.
sorry.
Yeah, the auto wasn't even up for the CC.
Oh.
Bacon Tex going in with the ulti. But the Udyr is here, and this should be a dead Gwen. The kill will go over to the Udyr, and the Udyr in this game is just kind of trying to take over pretty early on here.
Yep. Sets him up to do these grubs. That Smolder's just going to sit here and pelt Yone with the Qs now.
Yeah, and you see the level differential here between the Amumu and the Udyr, and that's all kills. Nice stun, followed up by a really nice Yone. Great follow, but that's going to heal the Dragon just a little bit. Will Smolder going to get the kill? He will! He's going to get it! He will not get the double. He will get the double. The minions should be enough, and they will be. Oh no, they're trying to put so much focus into Smolder, and he is just picking up free kills and free stacks. Another nice hook is going to land onto this Zaya. Zaya's going to take it very low. Do they have the damage? Fourth shot should be enough, and it will be. Esco now. He's 2-0 in this Jhin early on.
It's going to be a battle between the Smolder and this Jhin.
Look at that. Strawberry hits level 6 before his own 80 carry. And he's not letting this Leona do anything. He's saying, get the heck out of here. This is my vision control.
Taking a stock of what's going on. We got about just a little under a 2K gold lead for Team L. And also the disrespect for Scion, the Bramble Vest. Like, I know Gwen heals a lot, but I thought some early MR would be like hard to deal with.
Oh, nice damage from No Frame onto Vacant Tech here.
Cool. Well, judging from that trade, I don't think he needs the MR.
Not at this point. He's really, really strong with this early lead. He's got about 10 CS lead as well.
I really want to keep a close eye on his Smolders. That's 67 stacks. So, just a touch behind the pace. Typically in the realm of like 10 a minute is what you want to go for.
Plug
I
in,
think
put
that's
it
a
back
little stretch, but...
Mumu's coming in here. It's going to be a nice ult right on top of this Leona. But I don't think that should be their focus. They are going to knock out the Xayah. Oh, but this looks to be a turn. Xayah should go down. The Jin will pick up another kill. Leona should be next on the chopping block. No, Leona's going to flash away. And that's a double kill for the Leona.
That Udyr damage was a little absurd.
Yeah, this is not looking good very early on here for the Load the Kennens. They're already down about 3K.
Oh, he stopped the Smolder E. I thought he was going to trade a little more there.
He's majorly behind right now, sitting on just these boots and a longsword. Meanwhile, the Smolder has a whole BF and double longswords, so. Oh, and Sion's gonna go in here. Nice dodge by Vacant Tech.
Oh.
Yeah, he did that in the queue, so Vacant Tech's gonna have to get out of here. And No Frame's just gonna continue to pick up platings. Mumu is here to try to stop some of that. He should be able to take him down.
Yeah, I think he does, actually.
He might be able to trade this over, though. Come on, Autos! Oh!
Nope.
That was a bit of a butt clencher right there.
Yeah. I think if Scion had the Swifty boots, that would have been...
the Hex Flash into the hook.
Oh, nice nice snare there.
Yeah, nice route. You see this Yone really struggling to farm now after this this lead that Yone has been given up. He just didn't have any at all. Gonna force his TP out, and that's another 2 plates going over to the Smolder.
See, I'd expect his Leona to back and head toward... Yeah, she's trailing towards Void Grubs. So...
No Frame constantly getting off these free Qs. It almost feels like at some point, Vacant Tech has to know what's coming. Yeah, the Jin is. I was going to point that out at some point, but yes. It has become a 10 CS difference, and the Jin's pretty big, sitting here at 3-1 with his completed static Shiv and the Swifties. But he isn't going to do too much damage into the top side of the map, as this Udyr and Sion are already pretty big, pretty beefy. And then just kill Smolder. Then just kill Smolder to negate. That's crazy.
An Essence Reaver on Smolder. Interesting. Just looking to stop the back here.
Oh, and that's a really, really nice play by Esco. Now he's going to pop the ulti. He's only going to get one shot off onto the Xayah, though. But forcing her to stay at this low HP could put her in a really bad spot. She should be able to reset here.
Yep.
They do spot out the Amumu. Oh, and here goes Yone going in. Really, really nice play. But it's just going to be some trade damage.
The Smolder still needs to respect Yone's all in.
You know who doesn't need to respect it anymore? The Sion.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she can heal a little bit, do a little damage with her ulti, but that's all she can really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Yone ever wins a full all in right now. Smolder's too strong. Yeah, if the Smolder decided to fully, you know, jump in there and try to kill him, he definitely could have. That barrier for protection.
Smolder at 135 on the stacks.
Oh, these stacks are coming in quick. Or what are we thinking? About 20 minutes?
Typically see it around like in that 22, 23 range. But judging him from how he's starting to bully out this Yone, yeah, it could be around the 20 to 22 mark.
Strawberry's just looking to trade. They're gonna try to punish this Smolder, but I just don't think they can. Oh my god!
My.
And you just see the Yone disappear. Now that Mumu's in a really, really bad spot. Can Mumu get away? He will, just barely, living with no HP. Oh, the flash into the Pioneer! He's gonna catch the Mumu lacking. Alright, here's the engage by the Leona. Nice flash by Esco. Oh, what a beautiful follow-up there from the Xayah. Esco will go down very low. Escopia will get the kill. But here's the idea to turn this fight. As the Gwen is trying to get herself a kill, but she just can't. We saw the double TPs come in. And that's going to be another kill for No Frame on the Scion. That will be a party in the bottom. There will be a Chemtech Drake going over to the side of Team L, looking very dominating here in game one. Rika just trying to do anything he can to the Scion, but you
ain't chopping that tank down right now.
No.
We have an Ocean Rift coming out.
And you see both AD carries teaming up on this Rift Herald. That's not fair, guys. That was a 2v1. Why don't y'all try to 1v1 it?
I don't know, as ahead as that Smolder is, I'm pretty sure he could. He's got a fully stacked tier, but not going for Muramana yet. But it's just completely one-shotting backlines now. As he should. 163 on the
well, Leona's going to pop over the plant. Is going to see the Amumu. So Gwen should know that she's got to back off here, and she does.
The team really has like the greatest anti-siege or like wave clear.
Yeah,
it's not really like a traditional mage in this game.
Yeah, taking a peek at this gold. It's pretty big on the. I shouldn't say anything. We're trying to turn onto this Nautilus. Yeah, Strawberry Milk's fine. Now a lot of the gold is is in the mid lane and top lane right now. On the side of Team L, which they've been maintaining about a 7k gold lead here for a little bit. But that should.
Yone has TP if he tries something. Oh. He's too worried about the Scion.
Oh, and they're just gonna march it in here. I mean.
Yep.
There's really not much that the side of Load the Kennens can do. They are going to drop the ult to try to do anything. They're going to find the Smolder. Really nice season by Strawberry. Nice ulti by the Amumu, but it's just not going to matter. And they're all just going to get shredded here. Leona will go down.
They found the fight. Like, they found the all-in and the fight that they wanted.
But they're just too far behind. Now it's going to be an inhibitor And 18 minutes, you're going to see the Scion here flashing away, and they're just going to try to end the game here.
Sub 20-minute end here, maybe?
Could we see that? It would be insane. Vacantek's trying to keep it. He's going to shut down Udyr. That's pretty big. And a nice... Oh, I thought he landed it. Oh.
I thought he hit that.
That would have been another kill.
Yeah.
That's a really big shutdown for this Gwen. That could really start to help her and accelerate her back into the game. As we do now see she has her Rift Maker. Jin's opening up. Doesn't look like he's going to get anything. Leona's just going to stand guard.
Yona got a nice objective bounty bot side. And with Blade completed, I still don't think he moves the Scion, but he can at least start to push in.
Yeah, it's very unlikely. Now, the gold lead was brought down a little bit with that bounty objective. It's about 6k now. But I do agree with you, Zalute, that it's very unlikely we're going to see Load the Kennens be able to come back from this game. But there are still some possibilities, certainly. I would say they're pretty much already there.
$195 on Smolder, so that ticking time bomb's gonna pop up here real soon.
And we do see the Udyr coming in. And they're going to catch on to this Amumu. Going to stun him with a nice solar flare. And a really nice ulti there by Marika will put the Udyr in a bad spot. But in the end, Vacantek's going to go down instead. That's going to be 2 for nothing for the side of Team L. We see No Frame coming in with his team. They're just going to try to bully down this top side.
I like the RFC second by the Smolder, realizing that it's got to just stay as far away from the red side comp.
Well, what is happening? What is going on? No, 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 no. I apologize, guys. I'm not sure what's going on. That's not supposed to be shown!
I didn't even catch it.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. I'm not sure what just happened there.
Starting to see Muramana coming out for Smolder. This Yone's on a budget build. He's trying. Yep.
Yeah, with the Baron, you just see this. Sione's in a really, really bad spot now too. There's nothing he can do. Solar Flare's gonna land, and the roots will.
Honestly, you probably should have just got the turret gold.
Yeah.
At that point, you're just committed.
I am. I've never had that happen to me before like that, though. That's very interesting.
Oh, they're trying to sneak away one of these dragons. Though I think they lose top inhib for this, because there's not that much wave clear on Jin.
I think sneaking away might be the cause of a possible defeat here, if that's the decision. Sion's gonna go in here. There should be a solo kill going out of Vacantek. It will be. Strawberry Milk's just gonna hook this Leona for fun. Meanwhile, the base is just falling apart.
There's not enough wave clear for this.
Jin Yone shouldn't be enough at all.
No.
So I was gonna hit this. A really nice Yone. I was gonna get on there on top of Mumar. Will the Udyr go down? He will not. And we see Smolder now does have a stack, so he should be able to do some executions. Yeah. Big Smolder! Strawberry Milk will go down. Next up will be a Moon, but that's a double kill for the Smolder. Marika's gonna try to do whatever he can. Will the Udyr fall? No, he will in the end. Let's go with a flash. Fourth auto in. But here comes the Smolder. He does have a stack, so Esco will go down next. Followed up by Marika. That's going to be a triple kill for the Smolder. All that's to stand between the base and the base is nothing, because the base is gone.
That was decisive. There's a lot of fighting mid, and this Smolder just got super far ahead from that.
Okay, yeah, I'll check my sources. When I used to stream the old way, I never had issues before, but I did change some stuff up. So it is possible that there could have been something weird.
Oh, I just read the Twitch chat. See what.
Yeah. No, like I was still in the game, but they were seeing the screen of the ending, the ending screen. I'm like, what is going on? Because that has never happened before. But that will be a victory for Team L there. So they're going to be 1-0 up in this series early
Very
on.
decisive victory.
Yeah, and Smolder just took this game over.
Oh my.
10-1 on the Smolder here. Absolutely dominating performance. I mean, it really was across the board, but specifically, he absorbed the pressure and was able to constantly trade kills or just get a kill for himself. And it's just too much. Smolder banner can't mid harder.
I don't think you want to camp mid harder.
No, he was able to absorb the mid ganks too well. I think the opposite should be what the other goal is.
Yeah, I think a Smolder ban, if you're Rika and you like to play melee mids, taking Smolder out of the equation doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I know about that, Bori. And usually what I'm able to do is just click on my stuff real quick and get back in it. But this time particularly, it didn't even do that. Like, it didn't take me out. It just showed the screen for you guys. It was really weird. So, I checked my stuff. Everything looks fine. So, I don't really know what happened. But if it happens again, I'll try to figure it out. Maybe I just had some weird bug. Even OBS can bug out. Though I did update it recently, so maybe that could be it too. So right now we're just waiting to see what these two teams are doing. They're probably discussing a little bit what they want to do, and then I'm sure we'll be getting an invite to the lobby here shortly. So what kind of changes do you want to see from the side of Load the Kennens here, CLT? And I can pull up the draft too.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the draft. Their mid lane likes to play like a lot of melee picks. I think banning the Smolder is fine. I wish we'd seen a little more from TL. I could talk about them. They've only had the match in week 1 against MT, I believe, and then they had a bye week 2. So we're getting to see a lot from TML, and they look to be like very competent, very good laners. They didn't feel like they gave themselves much room to attack there. Sion was actually kind of really scary. I was surprised how much Sion bullied when around after reading some of the chat.
Yeah, the big thing is we've seen No Frame on the Sion twice now, and it feels like this is something he plays comfortably and plays very often. So something maybe we should consider pulling him off of if you're the side of the Kennens. As well as the Smolder, yes. The Smolder was an issue. But I think the Smolder became more of an issue due to the ganks being forced, right? And we were seeing them fail time and time again. Maybe playing those ganks slower could have solved some of the issues there. But yeah, I know the Yone tried to kind of sneak it there, maybe get a little more damage off, maybe sneak a kill, and end up third cubing out a turret and dying for it in the end as he was forced to flash away, and then the Smolder was able to follow up with the flash auto and get the kill.
Yeah, but I feel like Yone is still just handshaking, like scaling with scaling. I know Yone can bully around like certain mage matchups and stuff like that, but like Smolder doesn't mind conceding ground in the Yone and then just like farming under turret if he gets behind or anything like that. It's really like up to the jungler, and they had the right idea with that first gank. It was just letting that Smolder get an early kill, get a first back tier, and still have tempo.
Yeah, I mean,
didn't help.
I can see what you're saying, Pence. I think Yasuo, I don't really know the matchup, but just based on what you're saying, something that would be good is maybe pairing that with some sort of strong AP jungler. I mean, obviously Gragas is the one you'd want to play that's really perfect with that, but that would mean that Load the Kennens leave that up as they banned it last time. And I'm not sure if Soup plays that in the jungle. There are a few other picks though that could work well with the Yas, but yeah, you usually want to have a really good mid jungle setup with Yasuo, in my opinion. So it makes him so efficient and effective.
Yeah, yeah. Gragas is the big one. That goes really really well with Yasuo.
You could also do Rek'Sai as well, and
Rek'Sai, yeah.
send AP top. The other option, I'm not sure if Esco plays this, but you could play Ziggs bot and
Diana,
yeah, or Diana. Yeah, I forgot all about Diana. Diana's a big one. Yep. But yeah, you could
Trust
play.
me, everybody did.
Yeah, you could play Ziggs bot if you don't want to go an AP jungle or top and opt for something else.
Yeah, I felt like Team L definitely attacked the draft like really, really well. Seeing that it was already Jin Yone, they had to index into some type of AP, and knowing that their top laner really favors Sion and he's performed well on it, getting rid of Kennen, at least making it melee versus melee, um, like was a pretty good strategy.
Yeah, but I also feel like if the Gwen's supposed to win, um, the Kennen ban, I guess it's more because maybe he plays Kennen top and he's good at the Kennen pick, but like I don't see how Kennen be better into Sion than Gwen. Like Gwen is known to shred takes. Kennen is really not known for that. I mean, he's obviously pretty bursty and he's really good in team fights. But what is the Kennen gonna do if he doesn't get a lead, right? If he's matching this Sion and they're just even in lane, that's not what the Kennen wants.
I
So
think Kennen's happy with at least being on pace and trying to deny some farm from like a tank, but yeah, Kennen's value is going to be a lot more in the TP flanks and trying to get to the back line. But seeing like his Leona, Udi, or Sion, like that's going to be real hard for that Kennen to just dive straight up, even with something like a proto belt. If he found flanks, then it could have been possible. Alternatively, like you could have went to something like an AP mage mid, flex the Yone top, or rotate Riku to top lane, see if he can move around that Sion a little bit early. I think with those guys wanting to like go ahead and move ahead with their team comp Team L, like something that doesn't mind that, or something like super scaly. Like I'm thinking of like you slot. I mean, low key, everybody knows I love Nivea. Like Nivea actually does really well, and just kind of scaling with the smolder a little bit, though it doesn't scale as much, but stops a lot of the engage, stops the Sion ult. If Leona or Udyr find themselves inside of a team comp, they really don't stop her ult that well. Aesol I think's decent too here. Like he just matches scaling with smolder.
yeah.
So
Well, we'll see. I mean, it all depends on what these two teams obviously decide to do in draft. I mean, they could both go a completely different direction here, and we won't see any returning picks, and we might see, some bans to ban out some of the picks from last game, but we might just see a whole different comp. So, definitely kind of curious what they decide to do. Another thing to note, and I do think that the other problem that Lola Kennens had was the Sudir. I want to say overall, like the top side of the map plus the Udyr was the issue. The Leona and the Xayah were dealt with. The Nautilus pick was perfect into the Xayah and really held them in check. So
yeah, I think they could just handshake that if they felt like the ganks mid were the issue with Smolder getting off and they don't ban the Smolder, then yeah, I think they look at top lane, try and get null frame off of like say super tanks, or see if they can go into like a fighter v fighter matchup and try to exploit that a little bit more. So I'd be curious to see what comes out of the ban phase.
yeah, I'm definitely about to find out though. We are getting a new spec link, so let's go ahead and open up the pick band tool. You know, I'm not tired, CLT, but I could kind of like take a nap right now, man.
I mean, it is a Sunday before a
Yeah,
holiday, so.
yeah, that could be what it is.
And immediately there's the Scion ban. Get rid of that.
Yeah, not surprised by that at all.
Yep. I really don't think Team L needs to change anything on their bans.
I think the Nautilus could warrant a possible ban just because they really did play very well bot side of the map. Like they had a lead there, even after that roam that they made, and they cost the Jin a bit of XP and farm. They punished that Zaya a lot. So that'd be the only thing I would consider if I were the time side of TL. And we're gonna see the Smolder.
Yeah, they just said you're not playing anything. You're not playing anything from last game.
Well, they left up the UDR. I'm expecting Team L to pick that up again. No, they're actually not going to. It looks like they're going to take away the Amumu from Soup here.
Real first pick is interesting.
I feel like I never see this champion anymore.
I feel like it's really good with it's really good into stuff with like misfortune, where she gets super value out of her ult. I don't know how I feel about Jin. They're already showing Rel. They've already shown that they don't mind playing tanks top.
Yeah, it's kind of funny we're seeing the Jin and Mumu after we just saw it on the other side for Load the Kennens, and now Team L are picking it. So it wouldn't be a bad idea for Load the Kennens to really load up on these tanks here. Maybe an Ornn here for them wouldn't be bad. Plus it's a really good blind top. But no, they're gonna go ahead and go with the Maokai, as I believe that's going to be a Maokai jungle into this Amumu.
Yep, Malachi does index into a lot of tank stats later, but can flex into AP as well.
Yeah, but regardless, I think Maokai is going to be one of the more squishier tanks early on in the game. So he won't be able to get his beefy as quickly as some things like Scion, who just stack health, right? Or Ornn that just, I don't know, something about Ornn, he just naturally just overly freaking tanky as hell to me.
Yeah, Ornn is the super tank of the super tanks, but he honestly can still like brawl with fighters as well if you know how to play the matchups.
And we're seeing the Nautilus picked up for Team L, so that's why they didn't ban it. They plan to pick it. So we're basically just seeing a swap in the bot lane in terms of Team L. They're deciding to take that away. Whereas the Cannons are going for Aziri. So I'm really curious what that matchup looks like. I think Nautilus is pretty good in Aziri, though.
Could be Zeri mid as well.
Yeah, this is true. It's very much
Team L
possible.
banning Gwen. So it looks these 4 or 5 bans are
Buggy.
not really showing up.
I know they're being pretty buggy, but we do see a Dr. Mundo ban. Yeah, I'll make sure they do the right pick ban tool next time. I'll let them know which one to use because this one is having a bit of issues, man.
Yeah. And just getting rid of just tanks in general from null frame.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. That could be what it is, Pens.
Yeah, Ornn's passive gives him 10% bonus health, armor, and MR, if I remember correctly.
There it is. There's my expert on this game. He's got your answer right here.
Yeah. If I do get autofilled top, I don't mind playing a little Ornn.
I'll orange jungle. It's fun.
I've heard of. I think it was last season of like those spellbook Orin type tech going around.
What ban is that now? So we have just two bans.
It's an Anivia ban. Okay,
A Nivea ban for.
for load the kennens.
Oh, okay,
Right.
okay.
Don't tell me Team L plays Anivia now. I'll be happy guy to cast that one.
Yeah, the champion that all she does is farm. Have fun, bro.
She does not. She can actually stand her ground into a lot of matchups mid. Her level 2 is really strong. Don't get me started.
I'm just memeing you, frogging.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first started watching pro play, that's who got me into playing Anivia. She was the
Yeah.
first champ I bought with IP. So
I already knew it, man. I already knew it.
hey, I was impressed with the Froggen reference. Oh, quick 4-5 out of load the cannons.
Just a straight
Warwick
Warwick Malphite. What? Okay, so
Wait,
is this a Malphite mid Warwick top?
Warwick is Hui. Okay, so load the cannons
Oh,
Hui mid.
okay. No. Go Malphite mid Warwick top. Don't do this to me, though, the Kevin. That's so much better, man. Oh man, I would have loved it.
I'm pretty sure if you ask whoever's playing Aurelia, they're happy with both of those not being locked in.
Well,
It's a Syndra mid by Team L. Yeah, this pro draft is not.
guys, don't use this draft no more. I'm gonna send you. In fact, as soon as I'm gonna send you guys the link of what to use, man. This is killing me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I can't spell. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness, my hands don't work.
Zeri bot with Rel, Maokai Jungle, Hui. I'm sorry, Maokai. I think I said Malphite. Hui, Malphite, solo laners. And Aurelia top, Syndra mid. Syndra can bully around Hui a little bit.
I saved them. Real Zeri doesn't make sense to you. I mean, no. I mean, Zeri does like to go in, so I think it's fine. I do think it's fine.
I don't know. I'm kind of with chat here a little bit. Like Rel Zeri typically likes enchanters.
Okay, you're, yeah.
Like you switch out Zeri with like Misfortune. I think you got like a really good wombo combo here.
Yeah, okay, I give you that. But, like, she doesn't mind fighting for it, I guess what I'm saying. Like, you know, get in there, pop a nice R, do a bunch of AoE damage, and just start beating their asses for free. So, and that's what Rel does for you. She sets that up. She allows you to just get into your thing. I have no problem with it.
Yeah, but I don't think Zeri really wants to get, like, super close to a Mumu, Nautilus, Aurelia. Like, or Syndra for that matter as well. Like,
Yeah, I don't think she wants to just, like, jump in at any time, but I think if you time it correctly and you're good at the champion, I still think she has a place where that she works with Rel. Plus, considering the 2v2 bot lane, I think it's also fun.
Yeah.
Probably even stronger, to be honest. I think the 2v2 is better overall.
Kind of curious to see how this Aurelia handles Malphite. So that's kind of a nightmare matchup for Aurelia. This is the first time we've seen Load the Kennens top laner on like a fightery type of champion, if I'm correct.
You mean a tank? Load the Kennens is big attack. You're playing Malphite.
Oh, my apologies. Team L.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing No Frame play a fighter, but I could be wrong. So they only played 3 games, and I just remember 2 of them specifically being Cyan, as we had the last and the one where he completely took over the game. So
Yeah.
if Malphite Max is easy to match and play well. What's your answer
What's it?
about the Malphite Aurelia matchup? in chat.
Yeah. I honestly think, like, if it's like grass Malphite and he's okay to brawl, he doesn't even put a point in the queue. Like, it's just literally E and W, and he just sits back and just brawls with her.
Yeah, but like you still want a pointing queue just because the slow is
Oh,
nice,
yeah.
especially if the Malphite wants to get a couple extra autos in. The slow is really good for that.
Mhm. This will be interesting. I mean, it's an immobile mage mid, so that really sets up Malphite ult quite well. Also, Maokai does have some gank pressure mid. If Hoi doesn't, like, auto push into Syndra. So, Hoi will kind of push her around a little bit in that lane, but I think post level 6, if Syndra has enough for 2 Qs, all for passive, she can start to fight back quite a bit. Also, Moo passive enhancing Syndra damage is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I can agree with that, Zolut. Their whole comp needs to ramp up, honestly. It's not even just those two. Like, Malphite does need usually a little armor to actually start mattering as a champion in that matchup, too. I've seen Aurelia solo kill pretty early on.
Yeah, I think the 2v2 definitely benefits Maokai Hoi, though.
Oh, you're talking about the mid matchup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think if Malphite can get through the first 2 or 3 levels, get to like a Bramble Vest early, especially if it goes like cloth pots start, and then like first backs Bramble, he can start to really like stand his ground quite a bit into Aurelia. But if a Moo shows up, like he melts Malphite pretty quickly.
Yeah. I think what I'm going to watch for this game, I think the big thing, CLT, is how Rarika responds, because he had a really good series the last couple times he's played here. So let's see how he responds, after a really not so good game. See if he can kind of even out this matchup here. And then I also am very curious about the bot lane, because Esco and Strawberry Milk have been very, very good together of what we've seen them so far. And already in this series, they dominated early on. So can they continue that and be kind of like that spark this team needs to get this to game 3?
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. I'm really curious. Rika showed just so many promises on especially melee mids, and that's what I've kind of like known him for already early this split. So watching him play a mage, especially mage v mage, will be really interesting. I'll be looking at that as well. But this top lane matchup, like, you don't see Aurelia played that much, so I want to see how he plays out team fights. I don't think at the end of the day Aurelia wins the split against Malphite. Like, eventually Malphite just builds a boatload of armor, but Malphite does has the index and the AP. It's a little bit different of a game. We went from Smolder Yone to now Mage v Mage. So definitely be a interesting one.
Indeed.
So, there's already a Comet Malphite, so looking to definitely play the Pew poke game in Aurelia. I'm actually in client now.
Are you in the game already?
I am. Let me just tab out Twitch chat real fast. Yep, I'm at 13 seconds, 14 seconds.
I'm at 18. What are you at now? I just pushed.
I'm at 25 now. Am I ahead of you?
Yeah, a little bit. It's fine. If you want to maybe like click a quick pause and play it, I'll probably catch up at that point.
Yeah, I'm at like 30 seconds, 31 now.
All right, cool, perfect. Just don't mess with anything else.
We got an invade here. This could be spicy.
It's not we saw. Oh, Esco, you want to get out of that bush, buddy? He does end up getting the saving grace of his turret, but that was a bit scary, man.
Zeri seen that Nautilus turn the corner like, nope, where's my turret?
Minions have spawned.
Right.
No, I didn't mean to. I'm so used to clicking tab. Sorry. Like the tab master, man. Yeah, actually, no, I actually want to come over here and watch Maokai. That's what I wanted to do.
It's also a D-ring start on Malphite, so this is Q-Max. Aurelia with the D shield. Don't know if that's second wind. Let's see. That is bone plating on the Aurelia.
Yeah, I don't know about Malphite Q-Max here. It seems kind of crazy.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a top laner, but definitely doesn't. Yeah, and she's already starting to.
I mean, she naturally wins the matchup even if he went like your grasp of Malphite, man. Like early on, she's gonna win that. Now it's even easier for her to win that and get a lead.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
The rule of thumb with Malphite is you go Emax against melee matchups and Q max against ranged matchups. Like that's usually the rule of thumb. W max up with max with fleet? I don't know, man. I never heard of that one before. I'm sure it's workable.
I have, I think, on one occasion until like.
Oh, nice engage on top of this Nautilus. Nautilus is going low, but Esco's being focused. A nice hook out of the bush. Gonna force the barrier on Esco. The shield's gonna come out. That's gonna be 2 kills. One going over to the Jhin and one going over to Strawberry Milk. As we're switching off to this fight up here top. Oh, Vegas getting pretty low. He's gonna get a kill and flash away. And he'll go down.
Oh, but no frame still gets
That's a trade. Oh, a flash in here from the movement. This should be the kill on the Strawberry. No, he's going to walk out. Wow.
Boy, action-packed early game again.
No way in the world does that turn out like that, man. You see Rika really bullying the Syndra down. But Syndra's going to get the kill?
Yeah, he walked into a pretty decent-sized minion wave there. I think he's trying to play the sidestep game with the next Syndra Q and failed it.
Yep.
Yep, mid lane's kind of doomed now.
These lanes are duking it out. Now I see Esco's gonna be CC'd up.
Oh.
They do have Gen 4 shot. Do they have enough mana for it? One more auto will do it. The E will not be enough, and he will live. Here comes Strawberry Milk. He's gonna try to get onto this Nautilus. Will get some damage, but that's all he's gonna get.
Yeah. Unironically, like, top lane is going to be a little doomed, but mid lane's also doomed on the other side, so.
No, the Aurelia is actually fine in this matchup still. She's going to be ahead in farm, and she still has her TP. So, overall, I think it's still fine for the Aurelia.
Got a gank mid. Oh, nice QE.
Yeah, really nice CC layer under Rika, but it won't result in anything.
It's another. Syndra's already got 25 stacks already. Ho ho! That is massive.
Alright, nice stun onto Rika. We see the Hex Flash from the Nautilus. Nautilus is going to get over the wall. He's going to be out of the field of vision. Fear's going to come down, but he's going to be forced to flash. Here comes in the Maokai. They're going to try to turn onto the Syndra. It doesn't look like it.
Oh, Nautilus showing mid. They're going after this Jhin bot side.
Yeah, and they do burn the flash on the Jhin. That's pretty big. It's a really nice punish there by Strawberry for the roam by that Nautilus.
Yeah. Yeah, he snapped engaged the moment Nautilus.
Oh, and look at Rika is going to be caught in a bad spot. Field. Oh, and he's going to be able to hit the hook because the Maokai W.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. And
So
now
that
Maokai is in a bad spot. He's just going to try to trade here. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Ulti coming on. Does he have W? He does. He gets the kill.
Oh.
The Nautilus will trade it back. Meanwhile, top lane is fighting it out. Would that be a kill? Oh, and a nice play by No Frame with the flash there.
Boy, took a breather of this. We got about a 1,000 gold lead on red side right now. Actually, almost 2.
the spectate directed camera was staring at the Nautilus base.
Okay, so it wasn't just mine. Okay.
Oh, it's funny, man. I was so confused for a second. Like, you were thinking the same thing, right? Like, is it frozen?
Yeah, I'm just like you got like 2 seconds to click, and I gave it like 5.
Yeah, y'all talking about things being doomed. Directed cameras doomed.
Oh yeah.
Nerf it. Moon's gonna find Strawberry Milk here, walking in his own jungle. He should be okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we do see the Maokai picking up the grubs. So a nice objective take early on. Oh, and a flash onto Eureka. Oh, but a nice ulti coming in for Eureka as well. And we do see the Maokai coming in. They're going to jump on top of this Amumu. A little bit of anti-synergy. Will that be enough damage? Doesn't look like it will. They're going to hook onto this Rel. Rel's going to go pretty low. If Amumu landed that, he was dead. And the snipe by Eureka will be enough damage.
Boy, there is so much attention in mid lane from both these teams.
Yeah, this feels kind of like last season a little bit, man.
Yeah, I enjoyed last season. Oh.
Oh, nice spear! Should be able to get out of the range. The Maokai is going to whiff, though.
Oh, she turns around, just ults him. Yeah.
And that's going to be a nice kill going on to the Maokai. The Syndra now is in a bad spot, but Nautilus is coming over. We do see Vacant Sight as well. He doesn't dodge it. Nautilus is going to get the kill. Can Vacant Sight get it?
Wolves.
And should we execute? Oh, no!
God.
The execution!
What a smart execute there.
Oh, my goodness. They should be able to pick up this Amumu. Nice layer of the CC there by Strawberry Milk. They should have the slow. Oh, he's going to panic toss out of there. He should be gone. He is gone. Oh, they're going to commit everything for it, and they're going to get the kill. Meanwhile, Black Esco's going to be being cut down here. Nice!
Oh,
4 shots. I need to wash my eyes. I do too. That Maokai, man. You had all this space to hit, and you sent it only over the turret. That's pretty rough. Soup obviously with a bit of a misplay there, but happens to the best of us.
The anti-synergy between the Hui W and Maokai Q was a feels bad moment.
Yeah, there's been a couple feels bad moments early on in this game, and we're not going to discuss Vacant Tech's R either, but you know.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying to cut him some slack on that one.
Just a couple plays that are just pretty unfortunate.
That was a smart heads-up play by Flam on that Syndra to understand that it could be an execute by dying to the wolves there. But let's take stock. Syndra's super far ahead now with 48 stacks. Irelia's now like able to really push his Malphite around with double MRs. Potential Wits End first on Irelia, which actually would make sense. Bot lane, Jhin is quite a bit ahead. Looks like he's going, I believe that is Static Shiv with Scout Slingshot first. Actually, both ADCs look like they're working towards Static Shiv. But boy, had to get MR boots.
There's a 2-level advantage top side, by the way, CLT.
Oh my, look at that. Yeah.
Rika's going in here. He's still not afraid to fight. Syndra's going to drop her R. Will it be enough damage? Rika's going to go really low. So is Flam, but they're both just going to walk away from each other after full engaging. Maokai and Amumu are going to run into each other. It's red buff versus blue buff, though, so I don't think this Maokai wins. Here comes the Nautilus also on the roam. They're going to drop the Amumu R on top of the Nautilus hook and Bandage Toss. The CC landing there. That Maokai basically was able to move for about 3 seconds, maybe 4 almost.
Now they got first move on Dragon here, so that Chemtep Dragon is really, really going to help sway a lot of these duels.
Yeah, that
Also,
will
I
be.
didn't catch this in the load-up screen. This is a Dark Harvest Syndra.
It is indeed.
Look at that.
Nice Hex Flash there from Hoppus, but won't be able to land the hook onto Strawberry. Milk, who's able to walk out just fine. He is currently the carry, so we want to make sure to keep this row alive at all costs.
Yeah.
He's the only member of his team that has not gone down yet.
Give it time. There's still plenty of fighting.
Meanwhile, we have Team Load Kennens turning onto this Grubbies here to try to get all 6. They don't really have a lot of great spell pushing power. And their siege, I don't think is crazy good. But meanwhile, we do have Ricochet coming in with the ulti. They're going to be a nice layer with the CC on top of the Syndra. And Marika will pick up himself another kill here.
That is a very nice combo and spell choice by Rika. Boy.
Both junglers look pretty fast watching the latest perma fights.
Oh yeah. That looks accurate, yeah. There's so much fighting.
Alright, let me tell you something. As a jungler, let me speak. Because the Hoppus is looking for a play. Underbreak is going to be able to get the flash in here. Nice follow up here by the Maokai. They saw that coming! And they're going to get a shutdown onto the Nautilus.
The shutdown needed to go on Hui, but regardless, they did get they got some extra gold, and now it looks like roughly a 1,300. Sorry, 1,000 just gold lead for Red Side right now.
Yeah, that was a really nice bait there by Marika. Unfortunately, he didn't get the shutdown, but nonetheless, I mean, your tank having a little more gold isn't always a bad thing.
Yep. Farm's still pretty even mid lane. It's just this Syndra got super accelerated and scaling. 60 stacks, 12 minutes is quite good. But this Malphite's just getting tankier and tankier. I do like the Wit's End adaptation on Aurelia. But see what happens.
Alright, here's the Hex Flash for the Nautilus. Gonna find the auto on top of Esco, but it's not gonna matter. Oh, and a really nice CC chain on the Hoppus. Hoppus should be able to force Flash away. He does not have Flash, so he's gonna go down. What am I saying? Meanwhile, though, here's the Flash by the Amumu is only gonna land onto this row. Row's gonna get out. Nice shield! And they're turning onto the Amumu. Really nice damage coming out of Esco here. Oh, and a nice bandage toss. But he got that barrier. He's going to get the kill. He's going to get another one. The flash, but the root's going to land. That's going to be a kill with a Jhin. Now Curtain Call comes down. But he would not be able to pick up the kill onto this Rel.
Oh, look at here.
Oh, and meanwhile, Marika will get taken down by the Syndra.
Yep.
We are 14 minutes into this game. And we already have 21 kills.
Boy. This is a bloodbath. This Syndra is already spiked super hard. I'm not a believer in Dark Harvest, but all this fighting this game is definitely the right one to bring.
I like the 3-3-3 scoreline too.
Oh yeah.
Strawberry is gonna miss his Q here, so Nautilus should be safe. We see Team L setting up this Rift Herald. And per every game, 80 carries chilling bot lane together.
Yep.
Oh, and a flash it onto the Syndra. Oh, but he's going to miss a Q. Nice dodge there by Flame. But he will be knocked down with the R from the Marika here. The Hue will get a kill. And the next Nautilus are going to go on top of Marika, but it's not going to mean anything. They're going to take down another kill onto the Aurelia as well as the Nautilus.
That's kind of what I was hinting at there. It's like this Aurelia looks good on paper, but it's like there's so much CC that she's having to dive into. Even Hue having a fear. Like if just fears are at the right time mid Q, it just goes on full cooldown.
Here's the big thing to note too. They were able to steal this Herald. That is massive for Load the Kennens here. As now they
bonus as well.
Yep, and they have a gold lead at this point now, about 2K. We do see a TP
Oh,
in for the Syndra. That's a bit of an int!
teleport.
And the Syndra will go down here. No, gonna flash for the ball. Nice of Umar. Gonna lock down multiple, but I don't think they have any more damage to follow up here. A nice flash by the Maokai here to keep the movement from doing anything, but here comes No Frame in. Gonna miss
nice
the E.
step on the
And a
Aurelia.
nice fear gonna come down to the Aurelia, but as we continue, these trades are happening. It's gonna end up being very bad for the side of Load the Kennens, as all three of them will go down for a 3-for-1 trade.
Yep. Yeah, they definitely overstayed on that regard.
Wait a second. Something seems odd there, guys.
Nope. If you Malphite shield, just passive.
Ah, what a lucky guy.
Yep. Since it tanked that hit, it doesn't stop the back. Alright. Well, we've had like a second. 6 grubs on the side of Load the Kennens is actually really good. Taking those grubs away from Aurelia is big.
Yeah, all in all, though, it's only about a 1k goldie, so this game is still pretty slow. Meanwhile, though, Strawberry Milk
Rel
is going
going.
in. It's kind of in a bad spot.
That's a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, but nice roll, ulti on the
Oh,
2.
he's got backup now.
Strawberry should go down. Nice Q to the land on the 2, and oh my goodness! Where did those things go? Oh, and that stud's going to land on top of No Frame, but shouldn't be any follow-up. And now this should be the Drake for the side of the Load the Kennens, as they are fighting back in this game. They're keeping pace with Team L this time. Remember, they do have the 6 grubs, so Tech, he might not beat the turret down that quick, but he's still going to beat it a lot quicker than he would without the grubs.
Yeah, but here comes Aurelia.
Yeah,
See how this fight ends up going. She has Vamp Scepter
Oh,
now.
nice dodge by No Frame. Gonna flash out here. He does have his ult, so he should be able to ult away. Meanwhile, Rika gets taken down very, very low. Oh, nice CC chain. They're not going to be able to knock him down quick enough, though.
They're looking to dive to Syndra here in the bottom.
Yeah,
side.
nice W by Maokai. CC chain's pretty nice. But once again, the anti-synergy. And, oh my goodness. Flawless can be able to walk away once again.
Mm-hmm.
Momo was trying to make a nice play there. But just going to solo ult the Maokai. I don't think that's the play you want. Oh, he's going to flash the Maokai under the turret, though. Oh, they're going to send the Maokai.
Screw the backs.
They want to make sure this wave crashes. Yeah, nobody gets to back this game. Everybody just stand on the map. This is the ARAM.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was going with. ARAM Clash came early, boys.
And look, stopping
Rel.
bags everywhere.
If you are on this rail screen, you're getting engaged on.
She's threatening it there again. Leave, guys.
I like this. I like Strawberry on this rail. There
So,
is not anything given.
yeah, I feel
Play
like
now with 2 items.
it's just feeling like a bit of a clown fiesta this game. I'm gonna show the gold a little bit here, as
I'm
it
here
is.
for all of this.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Nope.
I was kind of wondering if these two teams wanted to play ARAM Clash, but it doesn't seem that way. It looks like Load the Cannon wants to win.
Well, play now with Saris. I don't think he's gonna get like super one-shot by this Syndra. Syndra's actually behind on items. I'm
Yeah.
curious of what Syndra's building.
You know, Huey was able to even it out with a couple kills and a couple of those kind of crazy mid fights, and now we're pretty much all even. And he has a 20 CS lead as well.
Yeah. I mean, they would just trade waves back and forth in side lanes. But, am I seeing Blackfire Torch with tier? Is she just going triple Lost Chapter items? That's not that great. It is the note. Syndra does have an extremely high vision score.
That's what matters. Vision wins games, guys.
Well, that explains my solo queue record then.
Is it bad or good?
It's bad.
So I'm assuming your vision score is under 10 every game?
It's not that bad, but it's bad.
Okay, so under 20.
I think that's a safe assumption.
Alright, we'll coach you, CLT, don't worry. I know some guys.
Okay, cool. I need him to coach my whole solo queue team and experience as well. If her QE hits somebody, it does grant Syndra vision, but if it hits nobody, then no. It does not.
But does that add to the vision score?
No, it does not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that shouldn't add to it, right? That's kind of whack.
No. To my knowledge, there's no champion-based abilities that add anything to vision score. Strictly just wards.
They're setting up a play here, but you see Flom, he's not going to step up. He's kind of onto it. He knows that people are around. Smart decision here.
We haven't had a fight in 2 minutes. What's going on?
They seem to have slowed it down a little bit. We do have a Drake coming up here in 30 seconds, though, so we might see a bit of fighting happening there.
Okay. Syndra's going Leandries. I think that's definitely better.
So
I like this Maokai's Abyssal Mask pickup. That's been getting buffed through the last couple patches, and I think it's a very underrated MR item.
yeah, it's very good here, and it allows Varika to do a lot of extra damage, as well as the Malphite too. I mean, he's not pure AP or anything, but Vacantech showed up. Vacantech left. He's gonna ult in here.
Okay.
I think he's gonna get the kill here. He does.
Yeah.
He does. So a turret trade for a kill. I think that's advantage Vacantech in my opinion. Because now if they want, they could certainly turn on to this Baron. They don't have Malphite R, but they have the rest of them. And they are going to turn on the Baron. There is a ward in the back of the pit, though, so they should be aware of what's going on. As we all seen the teams start to come together.
Kind of quick.
Curtain call is going to come down. The Baron is doing a lot of damage. They got to be very careful. Baron's at 5k, but they are going to let it re-heal up. And the nice Maokai is going to come out of the west. Oh, and a huge roll, but it doesn't look like it's going to mean enough. They're going to be just continue to shoot. Oh, and Esco's going to go down to Syndra. Syndra's in a bad spot, but Rika will be able to pick up the kill. That's a double kill for Rika. That is a triple kill for this Huey, who's now being focused by No Frame. They're going to have to peel off. They are going to be able to peel him off.
Really? Okay, clean this up.
Yes, Maokai's going to go down next. Rika's going to be the next focus. Nice fear coming out of No Frame. Does he have the damage? Oh, and a nice root from this Jhin. And that'll be a double kill for the Aurelia.
The influx of gold I really needed there.
Yeah, we were talking about advantage Vacantech, but I guess it was actually an advantage in Aurelia because it was just a quicker back, so she could get back to the fight with TP. That's all it was, guys. Plus extra turret gold.
Yeah, now that she's got Wit's End and Blade of the Rune King, this Malphite can stand his ground, but I don't think he beats her. Especially with no grievous wounds too.
Yeah, no,
More importantly, it got everybody off the Baron.
Yeah, she's got Bork. I think as of right now, the matchup is favored in Aurelia's favor.
I definitely think it would be her favored with 6 scrubs. I would like to see what the side lane looks like, especially now she has no TP. I think it's going to be just a slower game.
Yeah, I mean, there's no TPs on either side, so we do have even gold though. So this game is going to be I feel like we're ramping up for a pretty long game here. If I had to guess, CLT, we're probably going to at least get the soul.
Yeah.
It's Jhin, buddy, you got to run. Nice Q, nice ulti by Strawberry. The later sees he's perfect. They just commit everything to this Jhin, and that's going to be a shutdown for Esco. A little overkill, guys.
Hey, ADC, welcome to playing the game.
Yeah, but now we're going to see a TP in from the Huawei. We're going to start this Baron again, so we're going to have another Baron dance. Remember, there are no alts, with the exception of Esco and Marika, on the side of Load the Kennens. Meanwhile, we do have Syndra, we do have Amumu, we have Nautilus, we have the whole team, and they are going to look for a fight here. Nautilus can't...
I don't think they really... I think they have to give this.
Amumu's gonna try to steal! Amumu's gonna get the steal! Big Syndra shot like Amumu! The fight's gonna break out! Aurelia gonna go going in! Gonna get a shutdown under the way! Next we're gonna talk about will be the Row. Row will go down. Let's go trying to kite. Nice hook's gonna land onto her as well. And that's gonna be an ace! Oh my goodness, couldn't even keep up with the fight! Wow! That was a 45 turn!
Amumu ult was insane.
Yeah, it was a 3-man Moonwalk on top of a huge Syndra stun as well. And now they're just going to march down the base. They should be able to at least pick up an inhibitor here. If I had to guess. Maybe not. Yeah, the timer's not long enough. So they're just going to back off.
Yeah, I think they back off here and they get tempo.
Yeah, that was I think you don't go Baron there when you invest those many cooldowns, because what's your turn? I agree. They have no way into the pit with the exception of Amumu queuing over the wall, but he can't do that if you drop the Amumu, the Maokai. So, yeah, it was interesting decision. Whoever called that, just bazooka, full bazooka on that guy. Kind of crazy. And I'm sure he's laughing right now, by the way. He's laughing about the whole situation.
Yeah, that was a perfect time for like an all chat #worth.
Yeah. And now we see about a 3K gold lead for the side of Team L. So we're seeing what we saw last game. We are going to see a trade for turrets and Drake here. I do feel like in this circumstance compared to last game was in a really bad spot, right? Hook's going to land on the strawberry milk, but I don't think it's going to mean too much. Oh, no, they're going to full commit. Nice ulti going on to Eureka. Strawberry's going to go really, really low. Nice fear, though. Curtain call is going to drop, but it's not going to get anything. No Frame should take down the mid turret in the meantime. Nice CC on a Vacant Tech. Vacant Tech doesn't look like he's in a good spot. He's going to flash away, but Amumu's going to end up getting the kill. Oh, and a nice Maokai. That's going to be 2 kills going over to the Zeri. Wow. So I was trying to say before all this action broke out, I do think that the Drake there is not that bad. Even if you do happen to lose an inhibitor, which they did, the game, it wasn't close like this time around. Like there's still certainly opportunities for the side of Loaded Cannons to continue to stay in this game. So now they're on Soul Point, and they're going to be able to get some free farm. And based on the timers of the inhibitor and Drake going down on the same time, they should be okay to contest this Drake 4.
Yeah, I agree. Them actually taking the inhibitor helps load the cannons because they have enough wave clear and just enough innate pushback that they just collect all this resource mid that's now permanently pushing into them with Hui and Zeri having static shiv. That I think it's worth it. Yeah. Plus being on Soul Point, like if Amumu doesn't steal this next Drake and they don't have tempo for it, then this Hextech Soul is going to be massive. Jhin immediately third item Lord Doms just to cut through some of that beef on the other side. And of course, if you're on Strawberry's screen, he's going to fight you. They have a small window to pull the trigger here, with Aurelia still like halfway down the lane, the top side.
Yeah, they're gonna just turn onto this Amumu. Oh, and a really, really nice plant here. Amumu's gonna go down pretty quickly. Really nice unstoppable coming in from the Malphite, but a nice Nautilus ulti to try to disengage this. Hoppa's gonna fail his flash over the wall, and he's gonna go down for a double kill for the Zeri. Now a flash in from Strawberry Milk, gonna CC him up, and Marika is backing, trying to stop Huawei. He's gonna TP in. They're not able to get anything, and a nice stun. So the flash will be all for naught.
Hui can't really stop this Aurelia push. I mean, he can clear waves into it, but
Yeah.
eventually he's got to answer mid, so...
He was able to stop it pretty well. So now the question is, can No Frame get out here? Strawberry Milk's fast enough to catch him. Nice CC chain. They are going to be able to pop the stairs gauge. Marika's
nice
cutting it out really, really well. And that's how you properly synergize. But no! Oh, Aaron put the gold on your support. Shut down.
I mean, Strawberry's been playing well. I don't think this... Just give it to him.
Yeah, I guess he's the carry. I said it earlier. He's the carry, guys. Never mind. Yes! Shut down for this row.
Strawberry just does not give, well, we all know what the rest of that statement is. But he's fighting. He's fighting a lot.
He's actually making me want strawberry milk, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Both junglers now with Abyssal Mask, knowing that the mages need a lot of help to cut through tanks. Because, well, thank you, mage itemization. Strawberry, there's 4 people there, my dude. I like this support. He just doesn't care. I like this. 4 items now on Zeri. Zeri's gonna start chunking a lot of people.
Yeah, they're turning out of this Baron now. They're trying to sneak it.
They do it relatively quick.
Yeah, they're shredding this Baron, actually.
Still, though, everybody's now centralized for Rel, Malphite, Maokai. I don't think that's a team comp you want to group up or be around a Baron pit into. This Malphite built armor items and armor boots, that's it. Oh, I guess Jack showed us Amplified, so... Yep.
That's a good point. Good point, Pens. Just give it all to Strawberry, man. Oh, they're going to go back onto this Baron. Drake spawns in 6 seconds. Is this going to be a trade for Baron for Soul?
I actually think you trade this.
Yeah, I don't think you make it in time.
You don't have tempo, they get there.
Yeah,
now you gave up tempo for this dragon.
Yep, will be a Baron.
I mean, you invested Maokai ult in it now.
Yeah, but they're just going to walk away. And they're going to get the resets ult, and they still have all their
Oh,
ults.
so they're giving Soul.
Oh, no, they're going to decide to give Soul just push here. Interesting decision.
I mean, if they pick off Malphite, then I think it's worth it, because they won the push.
It will land the CC, but doesn't. Oh, he's going to flash out here. They're going to drop Curtain Call, but that's all they're going to get. Interesting macro decision by both these teams.
Yeah.
And very smart by No Frame here to proxy and pull the wave. Not going to be able to land the stun onto him, but this turret will go down, followed by this inhibitor as well.
This is a big fight here.
Oh, nice Amumu. I was going to find multiple members. Really nice stun as well, but here goes
what an
in
engage.
by Strawberry and Milk. Should take down this Syndra. Syndra will go down. The 6 goal on top of this row. Aurelia is running. Amumu is trying to do the same, but Amumu cannot do it. He's going to go down. Next up is Happus on the chopping block. He's not meant for this world. And that's a 4 for 1.
Aurelia, in the middle of this fight, found some way to either misclick or purposely click on that gate.
This might be game 3 here. It's very possible.
I think it is. I don't, I think this Aurelia's lost a lot of her tempo and a lot of her place in this game right now.
Let's see what they're able to do here. They're going to turn on to No Frame. No Frame's going to be locked up and CC chained. Vegatech will go down before the cold. No Frame's going to flash away. Won't be able to be sniped. Going to be flashing in. Marika will get the kill. That will be an ace, but the rest of the team is spawning.
Not late enough time. Like, the rest of the team's up in 10 seconds here. Like, I think they get in him and get out. Play for Elder here, potentially. Boy, what a back and forth game.
Yeah,
Gold lead is still like even. I mean, now they have tempo to get position on this drag.
Curtain Call comes down once again. We'll get nothing. So that's 2 Curtain Calls basically just wasted by the Jhin here.
Good idea to secure the Scuttle Crab on Maokai.
Oh, now we
I
see
really like.
Amumu. Amumu's in a bad spot trying to get some farm. I don't know if that's where you want to be, buddy, but no. Actually, he's not. Apparently, they're a little afraid of the possibility of team collapsing on them, so they're just going to back off here.
I like this locket pickup by Maokai.
Yeah, it's really
Really
good. Oh, and now Hoppus is in a bad spot. They're going to jump onto him. He will be rooted up. Here comes the Maokai W. He's going to land onto him. Oh, to use! Well engaged on the back line. He is just soloing the back line by himself. Meanwhile, Hoppus and this Amumu will go down. Showing Milk still alive. Big mouth on top of No Frame. No Frame, we next one the target. Like, no! No Frame's going to be able to dash out. Finally pick up Strawberry Milk. That'll be a shutdown, but he will go down in the end to Esco. The slow will land on the Syndra. Flames not going to have to kite back. Moving through to catch them. They will not. They got to reset for the base. My goodness. Strawberry Milk has been unbelievable in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, this is easily MVP of this game, for sure. Strawberry.
Lose or win, my man, you are my MVP of this game. That's how I look at it. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah. full build support on this row, by the way.
That's insane.
Remember the last time I seen the support full build?
Especially at 35 minutes.
Yeah.
That's usually like 50 minutes.
And it's not even like they went super support items that were like low cost. Like there's 3 legit tank items there.
Yeah, no, I like the rail build here. She's doing damage. She's doing a lot of I don't believe it does. So maybe that was not the best of ideas. But then again, it doesn't stack. But you could also consider maybe Maokai's not there, or maybe Ro's not there. So I don't know. I'm trying to cope.
Yeah, I just seen pins in the chat.
Nope.
They don't stack, but you're correct in like 2 different spots in the fight. But also, it's just a really good cheap source of MR. Like it's 50 MR, so it's already really good. So.
Alright, well, I didn't have that glitch this time. I knew that it actually took me out, and I got back in real quick, so that's good.
Oh, nice. What do we got?
Elder in a minute and a half. So is this going to be an Elder fight for the game, or are we going to see just a random fight somewhere else on the map? We're at almost 40 minutes in this game, CLT. So it's been a long, ruling game for both these teams.
This might be the longest game of the split. I haven't seen every single game, but
Well, you could check that, man. You could let us know for Midwest Weekly then, won't you?
yeah, I can definitely that's jotted down. Well, this has definitely been on the entertaining side for sure.
Especially after the game 1 that we were given, to be able to see a kind of a clown fiesta, but also just a good game. I think both teams have come to play here. Strawberry Milk, he's gonna get chunked really low, and Flom is gonna drop the ulti onto him, but
Syndra R being down is massive, actually, but it's not the longest cooldown.
Yeah, and he has a synchronized boot, so he gets back on the map pretty quickly here. Alright, so Baron is up. 30 seconds on this Elder Drake. Amumu flash again! Gonna find a massive Amumu! Oh, that's gonna be 4! Here comes the curtain car, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. The Amumu should go down here, he does! Meanwhile, next up on the series, gonna get a double kill. That's gonna be a kill with the Land to the Aurelia, and that's gonna be a kill to the Syndra! That's a triple kill! The Aurora engage was for naught. By the way,
so slow, Jin.
4 HP still for the entire side. And the Jin is next up on the chopping block. Oh my goodness.
What a game. Sign me up for a game 3 on this one. Oh, the troll inhib respawn.
Yeah, we should be okay. That's game over.
I know, it's just one of those things, it's like random.
What a game there by Strawberry Milk, man, and we are going to have ourselves a game 3.
Yeah. Now I'll be curious to see how Theonis does on Team L in this pick ban phase. I mean, they didn't really have to change anything from game 1 into game 2. But I mean, Strawberry on this rel they first picked him this rel, and holy cow,
Yeah,
that was
he
that was
he
impressive.
he wanted it, he got it, and he played an excellent game. Really, the bot lane overall, Esco had himself a really, really good game too on this Zeri as well. So all around, just really good bot lane performance. And we talked about that before the game started. I made that a note, and you see that was the difference in this game. As the rest of the map just kind of stabilized, nobody really ran it down or made any too many mistakes. A lot of Fiesta stuff mid, but it was just fine. They were trading a lot of kills back and forth. So
Wow, what a game!
yeah.
What a game! That was a 40-minute game.
All right. Hopefully they do the right type of draft this time. I will go ahead and pull up the other drafts though while we have a chance to chill. This was game 2 draft, so obviously we know that
Still
wasn't
slaughter after that.
a Warwick top, guys. I still want that to be a Warwick top. Let me just go back in time. Yeah, I should grab some water too. I'll be right back, chat. All right, chat. I'm back. Okay, so did they drop the link or no?
They did not. They just picked sides. But
Okay.
Strawberry has the draft LOL, so we should have a proper pick ban.
Maokai was great, I feel like. Soup, it was. But don't forget, I will never forget your first funny ult of the game, okay? I don't know if it actually was the first one, but it was certainly funny.
Alright, spec link has been put. See, this looks so much better.
I agree. See, now we're good. Now we're good. I like this. This looks like my everyday normal job. Nothing unusual.
Mm-hmm. Soup in the chat. That was his first Maokai jungle game. He really first time that.
Hey, Soup. It shows.
Oh,
I saw a pathing jungle.
alright, I like this.
That's crazy. You're filling in for the boys, and over here just like casually not knowing how to Maokai jungle is insane. I respect it though. You did make some good plays, man.
Well, we've seen a Smolder versus Yone. That was a boatload of fighting. And then a mage v mage matchup. That was a boatload of fighting mid. So
Well,
um,
I think at this point it's not even the champions; it's the players. They just want to fight each other.
that's what I was getting at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That I don't think it matters what these guys were put on. And there was even fighting top lane too.
Wait, hold on. Let me put something in the chat real quick. I don't know, Esco, but you probably because there's a slight delay in that kill.
Sad thing is these mid laners would hate like my playstyle because I'm just sitting under turret just scaling. I'll see you at 30 minutes.
Esco, for a second there, I thought you were gonna get a Pentaman, and I was so hyped for the prospect. I don't know if you could hear it in my voice. I am here for any pentakill by anybody, man. Personally, though, what we need to see is Strawberry Milk get a pentakill this game. Strawberry, get back on that row. Go get a pentakill, buddy. You're the true carry.
All right, draft. Oh, it hasn't started. I thought I seen some movement. All right. Let's see what the adaptations from Team L are going to be now.
I mean, for both teams, to be honest, I think there are still some things to consider. I mean, that game was back and forth, and there were certainly some good engages there by the Mumu. And I think the Syndra was pretty good, too.
Yeah. Yeah, the Syndra got to her first couple stack break points quickly. But just felt like Syndra Amumu was definitely more in the playstyle of like going ahead, making like key engages and stuff like that. And I don't know if Syndra really fits in well with that kind of combo. Like, Syndra still loves Amumu in the regards of like the passive and just the CC and stuff like that. But I think once laning phase gets done, you definitely seen where that combo like could do some good things, but overall it just felt like Syndra couldn't fulfill that whole play style than say like a Ziggs Lissandra or something like that.
You know, something I forgot to mention last game, and it's because I haven't really seen Maokai in a while, and I wasn't thinking about this. But last split, I remember talking about my team, how good Maokai actually is into Mumu for the fact that Mumu wants to go in and engage, right? But Maokai has one of the best disengage tools in the game with his ult. And that's why I consider it kind of a soft counter. In this circumstance, I'd be willing to give the Amumu again to Team L and just take the Maokai. I mean, I know first timed it, but he didn't do bad on it. And, running it again here, I wouldn't be a bad idea.
I would agree with you. Though I think Rurika would probably have some words if he plays Hwei again, because there was a lot of anti-synergy
Yeah, there was.
in that game. Maybe that could just be, the fact that Soup's filling in and the communication wasn't really that great.
Yeah, that could certainly affect it. But that's another thing about this team being able to fight back. Your captain, your leader, Frozen Ace wasn't here today, wasn't able to compete, and you're able to push this to Game 3 against a very, very highly competitive and what we can clearly see a good team in Team L. That shows a lot of good things from the side of Loaded Kennens. Meanwhile, Smolder, but this time I Loaded Kennens, huh?
Yeah, I believe they played Smolder mid, early in the split. Yeah, I think it was that second game against Team. Where Rurika played it.
Yeah, so this might be a Smolder mid then. I'm sure it's flexible. Esco could probably play it too. I mean, he's pulled off a couple things already.
Okay, Volibear. Alright.
Volibear, I think this Volibear pick is in a response to if Soup is going to pick the Mumu again, which is really smart. Also, it is a flex pick, so it can certainly also go top. I like the pick. So this would push me away from wanting to pick the Mumu if I were the side of Load Cannons. But nonetheless, we'll see what they decide to do.
So you like Volibear into Amumu?
Oh, Volibear just destroys the Mumu. It's nothing fun for the Mumu.
Okay.
And I do get team fights are a thing, but yeah. Similarly, I think Volibear is good into Maokai. The only difference is Maokai has a little more tools to kind of get away from the Volibear if you kind of meeting him in the jungle or in the river or whatever. But I like the Maokai again here. They won on it, and I feel like that's why he's picking it again. He's just like, hey, whatever. I'm running it back.
Yeah. I'll be curious to see what Team L's response is for the Smolder.
And we do have the Renata here.
Ooh, as much fighting as they like to do, Renata actually seems like a pretty good spicy pick.
It's pretty solid. It does take away some of that engage that Strawberry is able to pull off. Don't get me wrong, there's certainly, and I'm not going to be surprised if I see a flash, well, I should say an alt flash coming out of this Renata at some point in the game, just because that seems to be his type of play style. But we are going to see the Leona picked up for the Semba team. We saw the Leona have success in the first game, so.
See, I don't. The Leona's an interesting pick. I mean,
Yeah, Strawberry's on the blue team, yes. Continue, CDL.
You're indexing a lot into engage already. With Kaisa, Volibear, Leona, and you already have Renata in there. So, I don't know what else they were comfortable in picking there. But Leona definitely seems like I see the value in lane, obviously. But once the turrets start to fall and you're talking about team fights, like if they don't lock down this Renata, she's just gonna turn around and just R. I mean, it's already Volibear Leona. Yeah, Aurelia, Malphite, and Hwei are on the ban list.
Yeah, it's smart to take off the Hwei here, as well as the Aurelia, since Malphite got banned.
Yeah, I like the Hwei ban, because Maokai still has a lot of innate CC. But I think with Smolder showing, are they thinking that Smolder could be gut bot lane?
Yeah, I think, but they might not want to take the risk and give him away again. So I think that's also the case. I mean, they could assume it's still being a flex, and just saying, well, we have to choose one, so we're gonna ban the Hwei out here, and they're gonna pick up the Gwen. Okay.
Gwen kind of shows their cards that this is going to be a Volibear jungle.
That means they're saving counter for mid, and in this circumstance, that's the really smart pick because now it takes away the value of the Smolder being a flex pick here. So we'll see what they decide to do for B4 and B5 here.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to Load the Kennens to respond. Mundo's a really good pick here.
Yeah, okay. So obviously I know Mundo's good into AP champions, but I know Gwen shreds tanks. So can someone actually tell me what this matchup actually looks like? Because I have no clue. Anybody know?
I'd be curious to hear like a top laner's point of view, but kind of just thinking about it out loud, I feel like even if Gwen can chunk down Mundo, he just presses R and gets like what 60-70% of his health back. Oh, that Acel is a great pick there.
Double dragon comp.
Yeah, and that is a Smolder bot lane. So they kind of showed all their cards, but now you're a massive like engage comp, frontline engage comp with Volibear Leona into Renata, Acel, Smolder.
And they're just gonna double down on that and take the Neferi, man.
I hate the dog.
So
it is good in the Acel.
I'm assuming it's a Neferi mid.
I mean, plus they do some wacky stuff. I've still seen like Neferi jungles and stuff like that. We've even seen some Gwen jungles played in this league. But odds are, yeah, that's a Neferi mid. I really like Load the Kennens comp. So Neferi will be able to bully around his Acel a little bit.
Oh, what just happened?
Mm, good question.
Was Hoppus not up there? Was Hoppus still a spectator? Wait.
I mean, nope.
I'm trying to type it out. Oh, okay. That's funny. It's a bot, guys. I got a bot in the game now.
You reek of fear.
Oh, they messed up a ban.
What in the world is happening? I don't know. I'm not gonna
That's
question it.
fine.
I'm not
They'll
gonna
let
question
it play out. I mean, they've already picked their champ, so it'll show up a little weird on Battlefy, I think. But
You don't have
Yeah, Battlefy stats have already been messed up. It's all good.
look, I'm just happy there's a game 3.
I'm just happy. I'm happy we have League of Legends, man. Just the game in general. I'm happy week 3 is about to be done in the books. It's been a fun week and I'm
If they're
just ready to chill.
in order, that's Neferi top.
I wasn't looking, but yeah, if that, assuming that's no frame, then yeah, that isn't a fairy top.
Okay. Interesting. I see a world where Neferi can definitely bully around this Mundo, but Gwen does. I would imagine Gwen would do nothing in the Acel. Like Rurika can just sit kind of under his turret and just farm comfortably. I mean, they could lane swap. Is that technically allowed?
Yeah, yeah, you can. That was an old rule about not allowing lane swapping, but we eliminated that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when we did the rec league, there was something in there about.
Yeah, you couldn't lane swap before 5 minutes, or I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I think it's goofy because the game. I mean, even if you look at pro, it's not like all the pros always go where they're supposed to go, right? Like you'll see. Remember the old meta from years ago, which we've seen it kind of come back a little bit here and there because of plates, where we used to have the 80 carry and support go top lane, right? And then they'd have a situation where it's a 2v1 and bot and top. So really strange stuff like that back in the day. I mean, you do what you want. The game is allowed for adaptation. And so if that's what these players want to do, I'm all for it. I would say really the only thing that's not allowed is just no cheating, right? I don't want to see nobody using any software that gives them an advantage. We all know what that is. CLT is a scripter.
Huh? Hold up. We just went over about how bad my solo queue games have been and how much I don't ward.
Because he's scripting to lose.
Well, depends who you ask.
He's softened games. He's got an agenda.
Also depends who you ask.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think I saw you in some people's games recently, and they were complaining about you. You were trying to run it down because you don't like them or something. I don't know, something like that.
Oh, that's so in my wheelhouse as a character, that's for sure.
Yeah, clearly.
No. Okay.
I mean I don't know. I don't know the matchup of Gwen into Mundo. I know I asked it earlier, but if Gwen beats Mundo, then sure it feels weird. But if Gwen doesn't beat Mundo, then maybe that's the reason of the switch. But I can't imagine Gwen would beat Acel. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
I can tell you that Gwen does nothing into Acel. Like Acel enjoys those tanks or those even bruisers in shorter lanes. Like there's a world where he gets run down if you take him top lane into like something like Darius or Garen. But I mean, if Neferi takes Ignite, he can definitely limit Mundo's scaling. But it's like you got to pick your poison when it comes to this.
Poison. Poison. Sorry, I had to do it.
Yeah, but I feel like good Acels who know how to weather the pressure really actually don't mind Neferi either.
Hey,
So
I have a question for everybody. Should I bring silver scrapes in for game threes for future?
we will that affect the VOD if we upload to YouTube, right? Copyright and all that crap.
Oh shit! Yeah, that might.
Yeah.
Didn't really consider that. Damn, no silver scrapes, guys. Never mind.
Yeah. Sorry.
Da-na-na, na-na-na. I don't know if that counts as copyright. I'm just humming it, so hope not.
So, Smolder Renata into Kaisiliana.
He said yes. He said screw the copyright. Bring him in, boys. I'll get us our own silver scrapes. I'll see. I'll play different things and see what we like and see what I don't get pinged for.
How do we feel that like both of these games have been absolute bloodbaths and at points of being fiestas, and then you all of a sudden see load the cannons go, we'll see you at 40 minutes
I mean,
with their comp.
I guess my thing would be, are they actually seeing them at 40 minutes? Because they already did. Well, actually, let's take that out of it. They already did see him at 40 minutes.
Wait a sec, that's a Jungle Gwen.
Oh wow.
That is a Jungle Gwen.
Okay.
I'm at 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds.
Okay, I'm getting my stuff fixed. I'm at 15 seconds now.
15, 16, 17. So it looks like you're just a touch ahead.
Okay, I paused for a second.
23, 24, 25.
Yeah, we're at the same time now. We're good.
Wait.
Wait, no. I'm trying to zoom out. Okay.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
That's kind of crazy. I was not expecting that. So yeah, we do have a Jungle Gwen here. We all got bamboozled in draft. We assumed it was Volibear jungle. Here we are. Volibear into Mundo, man. I have no clue what that matchup looks like either. But I feel like
I'm not
Volibear.
even-
I feel like Volibear beats him up. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, but I feel like Mundo just doesn't ever get stunned in that lane, so it never sets up Volibear E, which I think is the majority of its damage. I don't know. I'll defer to the top laners in that regard. But Lamb loves this Dark Harvest.
Yeah. He's looking to fight.
Yeah, but he's an Acel. Like, I don't think he ever fights.
Well, based on what these millionaires been doing, I would be surprised if they still fight. Okay.
I mean, you very well could be right on that. I'm not arguing that, but it's not a fight Acel wants to pick.
Hoppus is looking for an engage onto Esco, but all he has is an E, so it's just gonna be a little damage trade. But that will favor Team L there.
I'm kind of looking at these solo lanes just a little bit, though there is river wards put out for both of them.
Here's something to note here, though. Since Strawberry Milk did come late here to lane, he should be hitting level 2 later than everybody else. But Esco should hit level 2 first. I believe. No, they're being backed off, so it looks like they did end up hitting level 2 beforehand. The little E engage pushed them off the XP range, I'm assuming what happened. Yeah, we're seeing the trade not being very good there for the Asol.
Yeah, Flam looking very potent on this Nefiri. Though didn't take Ignite, so kill pressure is kind of limited. Basil still, like, haven't dropped any farm.
Yeah, but now it gets really hard for the Asol to do anything here.
Yeah.
We're going to get a pause, guys.
Summoner has disconnected.
Oh my goodness, all these disconnects. I'm gonna disconnect next.
Has disconnected.
Hopefully they get back in soon. That would hate
Hi,
for
Pens. Good night, my man. Sorry you couldn't stick around for the end of Game 3. Catch the rest of the VOD. I'll either can catch it on Twitch while it's still up, or I'll be posting it on our YouTube. So have a good night, my friend.
He was clogging up the chat though.
Summoner has
That's crazy, man.
I'm always got a rack on pins. He clogs up the Discord too. Just see him in the other server.
He's one of our most consistent viewers, so I welcome him every single day that he wants to
I
come
do
and watch.
too. I do. I really actually did enjoy playing with pins and do enjoy talking League of Legends with him.
The real question is, do you like this pause? I was loving it. It was pretty chill. Nothing to catch, just staring at a very nice still screen, like I am now actually, as the game has to catch up. So things to note: there'll be an Infernal Drake for the first Drake. That's the biggest thing I'm noting here. Other than that, I don't see nothing that's glaringly sticking out to me.
Yeah, which Infernal Drake's actually really, really big for Team L.
Nice
Drake,
damage
good.
there, yeah. Vacant's in a bad spot here early on. Forced a ghost. Is Null Frame going to flash in? He is. Nice Q will be just enough healing. We do see Maokai coming in. Oh, another nice slow. Does Maokai have the range here to flash W? Oh, he does.
Yeah.
He's able to get in there, get the first blood on this volley bear. Oh, we do see Gwen, though. She is coming over. Flash in. Going to land on top of Esco. Esco's going to be stunned up. He should be forced to flash here. He will. He will be able to get out with his life.
Yeah, it was a good response gank up top for Maokai.
And we do see the TP in from Null Frame. Trying to hold this wave. Here comes in the Hex Flash. He is going to land the Q.
Oh, nice barrier.
I think
nice
he'll survive. He does look like he will. Yes, he will. Not respecting the repeat gank there.
Both junglers impacting the map here on these first couple ganks.
Yeah. As weird as this is, when you're playing against Leona, you actually want to stand behind or like right next to your AD carry in those circumstances to try to be the one that gets rooted up by the E.
And the fear damage is insane.
Yeah, it's not a broken champion by any means, but a very strong champion. Very good in skirmishing and dueling. Here comes the engage here. They are going to the slow. Yeah, but yeah, the shield was kind of much. No, they could keep trading here, but they're just going to back off. Take the nice damage there on the volley bear. Yeah, I think if you're the Maokai there, you want to hold your W, start with your Q for the slow. And that way you guys have kill pressure, because I think at that point it's very low kill pressure.
Yeah. I would look for Team L to potentially make a play towards this Drake. Like, I think they just have the champions that can do this early, and a big an Infernal Drake would be really, really big for this team comp early.
Yeah.
I mean, if they start the Drake stacking early, that puts pressure on Load the Kennens comp to try and spike online or play situations that they haven't scaled up for yet.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they're setting up. You see all the vision they have here in the river. A lot of control.
Yeah.
Wow. That is just so much damage.
Yeah, welcome to this matchup. Yeah. Going after grubs is good to accelerate this game a little bit.
Yeah, and Gwen has a lot of pushing power as well as the Volibear here. They can take turrets pretty quickly. So I really like it.
That's the thing now with Asol's E changes, he can't farm the dogs like he could at one point.
Oh, they're actually gonna look on the engage. Oh, and a nice flasher from Flame, but he shouldn't be able to get the kill here. He will not. He's gonna pop the R. Oh, and there was a nice sapling in that bush. Will this slow be enough?
There's still a lot of pack mates trailing him.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna be able to get out alive.
Yeah. Oh. You got it back here as Asol.
Yeah, he might have to call over his jungler. No, they're not looking like they're gonna force anything.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, during all that fighting, the grubs were picked up by the Gwen.
Yeah, but you gave a plate over to Smolder down bot side. Smolder's at 38 stacks, so definitely not the fastest stacking compared to mid. Only 41 stacks on this Asol, but Asol picks up so many stacks late game.
Yeah, they're not really forcing the fights as much as the kennens were in that first game. You try to shut down the Smolder. So I think that's part of it.
Yeah, I just don't know if they're playing fast enough. I mean, they did get 3 grubs, but they lost 2 plates bot already for that Leona roam. And there's been really no pressure put on this dragon either.
You know, if I had a camera for the stream, you'd have to be off my lap. I have my kitty that's all messing with me. Every time I'm doing something, I'm streaming or I'm gaming, she's always messing with me, jumping on my lap, messing with my keyboard.
This Asol's still keeping up in farm. Obviously can't stack. Just because of the nature.
And here comes the ult. He's gonna land on a 2. That's really, really good. Nice damage gonna go down onto the bot lane. But here's gonna be the return as the Gwen's gonna come in and defend, and they're gonna turn on the Strawberry Milk, force Strawberry Milk to flash away. That's going to be the barrier for Yupper. Yupper should be fine. Barrier from Esco. Trade kills, 1 for 1. I think that's gonna be good. Strawberry Milk should be able to get the kill on Hoppas. No, he's just gonna barely live.
Oh.
He does have the W on himself. Rika is here. They will get the kill, and Strawberry Milk is gonna give his life. Oh, and a nice cancel there by Strawberry, but he will go down in the end. So a 2 for 2. Oh, and here comes the knockout. Is it going to be able to land? It will. And the flash in to really commit on this. Yes, and they're going to force no frame to flash in the end.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the timing has to be perfect on the Volibear R to completely negate that route.
Lord actually picked up quite a few stacks from this trade mid.
Yeah.
Between that and the fight bot lane, he's accelerated to 65 stacks now. But yep, we got an early dragon take from this Gwen. I actually like this lane swap.
It's not bad, but meanwhile, Strawberry Milk is not in a very good spot. He's trying to run from this Gwen right now, but I don't think he's able to get away. Kaiser's going to flash over the wall. Oh, and he will just be taken down. W will not matter, and he will go down.
That was a nice like W flash into Q. Oh, and it puts Smolder on the other side of the wall. This feels bad.
Yeah, but this Kaiser's now 3-1, and I feel like there's almost a little too much focus into this Volibear here. Sure, he's being kind of dealt with. He's not being able to get free farm, but your bot lane is suffering for it right now. And this Kaiser is 3-1.
Yeah, let's see if they can capitalize on this item lead. I feel like Smolder Renata has no issues like being under turret and forfeiting a couple plates just for the sake of extending this game a little bit. I still don't know if it's like the fast enough.
Yeah, Kaiser's gonna ult in there, but won't be able to pick up the kill. Meanwhile, Maokai's gonna be caught out trying to do these grubs, and that's not a place he wants to be. He's just trying to get in to smite another one. We'll be able to walk out. Ignite dropped on top of him by Hoppus. That will be able to secure the kill. Marika's going to come in there to just be a little bothersome.
Yeah. That'll be 6 grubs. The side of Team L.
Yeah, 6 shrubs and Drake early. I mean, it's a really big advantage. We see this jungler get this a lot of times. He's able to get a lot of early advantages. Yeah, they tried, but Hoppus dropped the ulti, so that would have been a dead Leona for sure there if he did hit that.
Yeah, that would have been 1-for-1 easily. Slam definitely looking very proficient on this Nefiri. Mundo's just...
He's in a bad spot. Oh, a nice root's gonna go on to Flam, and he will be shut down. Kill for Rurika. And look at the plates, though. They were able to acquire through all that as well. That's a total of 3 plates now for Esco and Strawberry Milk. Poor No Frame, man. Oh my goodness. It's just so funny. There's nothing he can do. Muno just walks up and smacks him in the face. I'm sorry.
It has to be that skin too, where he's literally chucking briefcases at you.
Yeah, like what do you do, man?
Nothing you can do.
The ganks are paying dividends towards the top side. As this Muno has got a pretty sizable advantage. It's about a 30 CS lead, multiple plates. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
We see the Gwen's moving in right here. They are gonna drop the pink. Nice shoulder flash to come down. They actually will not land the stuff, but there's a flash in from Hoppus. We'll be able to get the kill on a Strawberry. And they're gonna full commit on Esco. Esco's gonna get double, and he's gonna be just blown up.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, though, Vacant Tech was able to get the top turret, so they actually got the goal first. Marika's here trying to survive, and they will lose the turret, but wow.
A lot of action. I don't think Mundo cares.
I don't think Mundo cares. Yeah, Mundo goes where he pleases, man.
Mundo.
He's winning this trade. He's gonna pop the ulti now. He's gonna get a kind of in a little bit screwy spot here. A lot of healing.
Big W heal. Oh, he stole.
No, he didn't steal it. He just secured
and he
it.
misput the scuttle.
That's funny.
Wait, these two are still brawling after all this?
I was so confused. I was like, what is the Nefiri doing over here? And then you just see Malke walking up and taking the herald that he already killed.
I literally just watched these two walk down the lane brawling each other, and they both gained health. Like, what? Asol has big ult now, so this is really, really massive for a team fight here for the second dragon.
Yeah, I think it's actually pretty hard for Team L to fight this. They do have a decent sizable lead as far as like on certain carries, but with the peel back that and disengage the side of Load the Kennens have, it's gonna be really, really hard to walk into this pit.
Yeah.
That's really the bad spot. It's gonna be CC'd up. They're gonna be able to let all the CC onto him. He should go down relatively quick. Oh, with a really, really nice ultimate Strawberry Milk, but he will drop as Nefiri will be traded over, and the Cloud Drake was taken by the Maokai. Maokai flashing in on top of this Kaisa, but Kaisa's going to be just perfectly fine. They're going to take down...
Here. This is going to be big.
Yes, Asol getting himself a kill, so it's so far a 2-for-2 trade. They are trying to go on top of this Asol, and he's in a really, really bad spot. He has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He tried to turn it, but he could not. Gwen's down on a killing spree.
We're back to these two.
Yeah, Renata's able to walk out, it appears.
What is this?
The briefcase does miss.
What? Like, huh? Like, okay. This is what happens in my solo queue games. Is these two are just fighting. Got it.
Yeah, but it's gonna definitely be in the advantage for Vacant Tech.
Yeah. Wait, he's all back up.
Yeah, I think he wins this. I think he wins this.
I don't think he loses it. That's
Yeah. They're sending everybody up here, but
They're just feeding him Heartsteel stacks, by the way. Wait, can he just eat one of the dogs and clear the pack?
they haven't been letting the CC, but we do see Strawberry Milk coming up. Yeah, Strawberry Milk will keep him alive. And that's the kill going out of Strawberry Milk. The carry has arrived. I don't think there's anything you could do. Next time they talk about this dog, they're going to have themselves some dog meat tonight. As well as Hoppus. Look, I don't like eating dogs, guys, but that's what just happened.
The thing that cracked me up was the question mark pings after they turned it. It's like, what is Mundo?
Yeah, what is Mundo? Meanwhile, we're seeing the fight, and this should be a shutdown kill going over to Rika. Oh my God. See, let's see. It's 11-11 in kills right now, man. Make a wish.
I wish tanks weren't that oppressive. There. That's all I got for you, Bill.
Yeah, Mundo in a 1v3 and just doing what he pleases.
No, yeah. Yeah, just like to note that like he got I think 4 or 5 Heartsteel stacks off that, and his Mundo is now sitting at let me click on him. This is a 4,500 HP Mundo already.
Yeah, he's terrifying.
Yeah. He is at 2 items, and he does not care. So the front line is already engaged on this late game scaling comp.
Look, I said what I said about putting a lot of time and effort into this Mundo, but so far it's been paying dividends. I'm not really sure anyone can really shred him at the moment. Speaking of shredding, they're gonna take down Strawberry Milk very, very quickly. They're gonna turn on to Esco, but Esco should be safe because a really nice Renata art to disengage that.
Yeah, Renata art and his dying wish actually turned that whole thing because they were about to go after Esco there. So, how many stacks on this? Asol's 150 stacks. He's still only 40 behind the pace. I think it's getting to the point where this late game comp's starting to come alive, especially if Mundo's like involved.
Yeah, I mean, Riga's 5-1 in this Asol right now. Sure, the Smolder is a bit behind, sitting at 1-4, but as long as he gets to his point where he's got his passive off, that's all that really matters.
I mean, we're looking at maybe a 28 minute like full stack Smolder.
Yeah, now
this Mundo and this Asol is going to carry him through the mid game like really easily.
Yeah, I think Mundo can carry this game in general.
Yeah.
I don't know what they can really do to kill him. You see the Maokai does come down to just kind of keep them off of the turret defense here.
Oh, nice stun.
All they're able to get is just a little bit of a crash on the turret from the rift, but they weren't able to take the full turret.
Wouldn't be surprised though if we start seeing like an on-hit Kai'Sa with like Blade of the Ruin King or something to try and chop down this Mundo. We got a TP also being forced out of this Neferi.
And we do have the Drake coming up. It's going to be a Hestech Drake once again, so as far as the soul is concerned.
Yeah, and that really works for the Simo Team L if they can get some tempo and get a couple of Drakes. So this Kai'Sa will take full advantage of that. Now that Volibear has Flicker Blade. Wait, did he steal that?
No, Team L was able to get it.
I still think they got decent tempo to try and get this dragon, but I mean this Mundo.
Yeah,
this Mundo walks forward.
They are going to drop everything, fully engaging here. We see Flam in the backside here on top of Marika, but Marika's going to drop a really nice on to a really nice Renata as well. Everybody's just falling apart. They're all just dying. Volibear is forced to all out of here. And now Yupper's in a bad spot. Mundo doesn't carry. He's just walking at him. He's going to take the turn. Strawberry Milk will go down, but I think it's a good sacrifice. As Mundo gets another plus 350, man.
I want to give a shout out to Rico. Like, he's playing these fights really, really well on Asol.
And look at this. They're just turning straight onto the Baron. There is no jungler for another 3 seconds. I don't know if they're going to be able to stop this. You see where Rika's just destroying this Baron. Hoppus is going to try to come in and contest, but this Baron should fall. Yes, it does.
I fear you don't want this fight.
Yeah, I think it's just for the wave clear.
He just gave Asol like 10 to 15 stats.
Oh, the flash here in a no frame. He said, "You want to take turn in front of my face? Heck no." And he should go down. They will, and the W passive will help out Maokai from Strawberry Milk, keeping him alive. That's huge. And that's 700 gold for this Mundo. Walking up and just slapping Yipper in the face. They're going to try to turn him. Gwen does a decent amount of damage, but I just don't know if there's enough cut down. He still hadn't even popped his eye yet, I don't believe. Oh, they will end up getting him. Oh, he didn't have it there. So Kaisa does get himself a nice shutdown.
Yeah, that's a massive shutdown for Kaisa. Looks like Kaisa's going Nashor's Teeth third. So, little disappointed we didn't see Blade of the Ruin King. But maybe that's coming forth. Oh, this Asol's going forward now. Asol with big ult as well.
Yeah, Asol is not afraid. Esco isn't either. I mean, he might not be as powerful as you'd probably like to be this game, you know. But he is very, very much in a safe spot at this point. So yeah, he's got his stacks at this point yet? How close?
Smolder is at 218, so very close. And Asol is just about on pace now.
Alright, well, here's a desperation play. Nice one first, gonna land into Eureka. Full commit, but a huge R coming in from the Asol. And they're just gonna obliterate the team fight in an instant. And Renata got a triple kill, by the way.
Yeah, Renata Ard the whole engage. And,
oh my goodness. We'll have to watch back that fight in slow-mo here. As we were seeing the game come to an end at a 24-minute. And we did see Smolder get his stacks at the very end there. But let me go back real quick. Because, I mean, literally everybody died at basically the same time here. I'm going to slow it down for everybody at home here. Let's take a peek here. Well, we're going to see the engage here from No Frame. Hoppus with the side. Going to drop down a nice solar flare. They are going to stun up onto Eureka, but as you see, here comes a huge Renata R on top of the big Asol R, and in just an instant, everyone's basically dead.
That's Smolder R2 on top of that.
Yeah, it was just so much AoE. That team fight, it didn't really feel like a team fight. That was just end the game fight is what that was. So.
I mean, that was a good pick on the Asol early. Like at the beginning of the fight, I'm like, they kill Rika before he gets the ult off. Like, he can do something, but.
Yes, there was a Maokai R there too. But I mean, the big thing was the damage R there, and that Renata R, and that the Asol R and the Smolder R just did so much damage.
Everybody pressed R.
But everybody did press R, and you see the final victory screen there, coming to a 24-minute, 46-minute game here. So congratulations to Load the Kennens, man. Way to fight back after that game one that was pretty brutal. And this is not the first time we've seen this. We've seen teams come out in game one. They struggle very heavily, but they're able to turn it around and make it a series. And then once you make it a series, it's all kind of all pressure on the other team. So it's been very much a closer set of series this split so far. CLT. It's been very exciting to watch.
Yeah, we went from I think one of the longest games that we've had this split to then just a very impactful third game. I was questioning like that amount of scaling on the side of Load the Kennens, but they just got accelerated, and definitely Vacant Tech on this Mundo just put the mid game on his back.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Would anybody like to come in from the side of Load the Kennens? We'd be willing to have anybody on. If you guys would like to, let us know, and we will gladly move up and let you guys come in for an interview here. But yeah, it was a fun series, CLT. I don't even know, man. Mundo, like you said, he was too much. Ended up being a great pick, and just the focus there from super early on really accelerated him and allowed him to do what he kind of wanted in that lane. Okay, so Esco and Strawberry want to. You want to just jump in their call then, CLT?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, cool.
Oh, who are you guys?
Who are
Hey,
us? What?
Casters.
We're the casters,
Oh, that's
man.
nice.
Wait,
Oh my.
wait
Wait, is
to.
this on stream?
Yeah, it is. Way to
Oh, darn.
react like that. I was told you guys can, so I figured it was no big deal. I thought you guys knew. I apologize. You guys okay with it? We can leave if you guys don't want to do an interview.
I don't know.
No, I said yes, and he said yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
I
Okay.
did? Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right, cool, guys, cool. All right, so CLT, I'll let you kick it off, man. See which questions you got for these guys.
Just kind of looking back at like some of the draft. What was the thought on the game 3 draft being that the first 2 games were super fast paced, and then this game you guys ended up flexing a Smolder bot. You had Mundo top and an Acel mid. Were you guys concerned at all that all those fast paced games wouldn't let you guys scale?
Nope.
Okay.
So game one they did the same to us. Because that was like the main concern. As soon as I saw Smolder get locked in, like as soon as you allow them to scale, it doesn't matter what you do. Especially since they got ahead so fast on game one. So for game 3, I think the reverse is true, where like since we had so much scaling potential, if they didn't capitalize that off the start, it was just going to be a game over for us. And I saw how they played in game 2, and that led to game 3's draft. If that makes sense.
No, it's interesting. Looking back at the game 1 draft, they definitely had like some scaling in regards to like Smolder Scion. It just felt like they had a lot more stability in like the mid game and playmaking. To where like when I look at game 3 draft, it's like Smolder, Mundo, and a Acel. It's like there's a lot more key components to the comp that takes so much more resources. So
Yeah,
no, that was
Honestly, I thought it was a safe bot lane. Like, don't do anything bot lane, and then, like, focused on the rest of the map. Which, they kind of just dove us a lot, and
yeah, there was.
like, you know what I mean? I just inted.
No inting, Esco. You were good. There was a lot of diving bot lane, especially there in game 3, and the mid lane was a fiesta in game 2. But I have a question here about Gwen. I know you guys aren't the jungle or the top lane, but just kind of hear your guys' opinions on the champion right now. So we see it twice in this series, and we see it lose twice in this series. So where do you guys feel the champion stands? Because I feel like when it was picked by both you guys, with you guys and here in game 3, it had a place where it would work. So where do you guys think the pick kind of stands in the current meta?
Which pick?
Gwen.
When okay, so the issue that we faced with Gwen was the option to go in and like circumvent a lot of their abilities for game 1 was like the idea, right? To circumvent Scion, to circumvent the Xayah, and just have access to backline and have Gwen come in, kind of like how they did to us in the other game. Unfortunately, we were very behind on game 1, so they didn't quite work out the way that we intended. I also think that maybe like our team is just maybe needs a little bit more game time on that and just trying to make that work, because that's our first time trying to actually implement Gwen like that. So
Yeah, it didn't help that I'm pretty sure he did gank there too, so Gwen couldn't do
Yeah.
anything. Like, he was literally getting dove by Scion eventually.
Yeah, it was pretty rough there for Vacant. On the flip side, how did you guys feel about going against the Gwen jungle?
for
I'm surprised
the
first.
so for the repeat gank bot side, which was like well done by them.
Oh, God, I remember that now.
Yeah, so the repeat gank was good by them, and like attempting to shut down Smolder was like, I guess you could say, the correct play. we had shifted all the focus like to us, but away from us. Like I don't mind that they came down to gank us. Just like as you guys said, it takes a lot of resources to get all the other people's champs going. So like you
Yeah,
might be able to shut down Smolder temporarily, but
yeah, we were the dump lane.
yeah.
Like
So,
at one point we were 6 of the 7 kills.
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, to be fair though, Esco, you guys might have been like a weak sided that time around, but in the first two games, you guys were carrying. You know, Strawberry was absolutely popping off, and you were just following up on everything he was doing. So you guys gotta let your team carry you once in a while, you know, and then show up when it
Yeah.
matters. And you both did. You know, that's what matters.
The Jin game, bro. I think I misbuilt on Jin. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but I saw it. I did a 100 auto, like a 100 damage auto to that Smolder, and it was like that build. I can't play it. I need the collector.
Hmm. I'm not
Yeah.
really familiar with the exact Jin build. CLT, do you have any ideas on what the correct build would be?
I think it just depends where you play them. Like, I think some of the Jin like mids I've seen, and I've even attempted a little bit of it. They definitely value the wave clear with static shiv, but I think bot lane, I could see a world where it's like collector first, into certain matchups, especially squishy matchups like Smolder.
Yeah, I prefer collector IE, and then like LDR or RFC.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think I've
go ahead, CLT. Sorry.
sorry. No, I think I've done like static IE into like RFC depending on like team comps, but I could definitely see like the collector value. Uh,
Yeah,
I just felt like Jin in that first game, like there's so much beef you got to cut through, and I know Jin's not really known for that.
yeah. I was able to kill the Zion, but after a while I couldn't kill the Zion. I probably shouldn't have first picked it.
I was kind of like leading into that question. It was like I don't necessarily think it was a first pick on your guys' side. I think their response to it was really really well. Because there was even like a mid fight after I think the first turret fell where Udyr only had like a chain vest and your force shot did like maybe 150 damage. I was like, okay, how is this
Yeah,
gonna work?
Yeah,
like full build, I can kill them. With 2 items, like with the 2 utility items, I can't kill them. The rest of like the last 3 items are my damage.
Yeah,
Uh,
but that was fun.
yeah. How
To
did
watch, especially that game too.
how was playing with Soup? I know he's on a different team. So I think he's in your guys' group too, by the way. So how was playing with him down there in the jungle?
definitely pretty nice. We had a like a tank jungler, and you just heal. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, he was saying in the chat that he had fun playing with you guys, and he apologized for some comms there in game one. But I'm sure it's no big deal. I mean, you guys don't play each other with him a lot, right? He's not your normal jungler.
No, we
Yeah,
just
so-
met him.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we also kind of saving mental there in first game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mentally giving up on that one.
Well, you guys recovered well. I'm trying to look back at the game times. We were talking about that a little bit, and really, these game one and game three were really quick games. How taxing was it? You know, you guys go 40 minutes here in game two. No one really probably expected it to last as long as it did. How taxing was it to play that game and just be like, no, you got to go through one more? Like, how was the mental going into that game three?
So, all right, that actually maybe like a little bit easier than you think because like you see the avenues for the win con, right? And right after game one, we had made it to like a point to like focus on grubs over the drakes. So having all that extra like grubs to back up like our lanes pushing and stuff like that to take turrets, especially when we took like I think Herald and then we double dumped the both mid turrets. That opened up the game for us, so it didn't matter that much anymore, like how long the game would take, because the avenue was still there. And I kept telling them during the team fights that I'm just gonna go to the back line. Like I might not be there to help you, but I'm gonna lock down Jin and Syndra so you guys can focus on what's in front of you, because you had Vacant and Soup with like the other two tanks. So yeah, the avenue was still there throughout the game, and like kind of towards the end, like, yeah, I guess it drew on a little bit, but once you get that win, all that kind of fatigue washes away.
Yeah, I was just insanely hyped the whole game because
Yeah.
I finally got to play like an attack speed champion, so I melted them hard.
Yeah, no,
Like I'm like Jin's my comfort, like I just play him well, but it was kind of doomed the moment they locked 3 tanks in.
for reference, you did 39k in that game, so yeah, you definitely did your
What, Shin?
damage. No, the
Oh, yeah,
Zeri game. The
Oh,
Zeri
Zeri
game.
game, yeah,
yeah,
Zeri.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
there
was about to
was
say 39k on Jin.
yeah, there was 2 or 3 fights there at the end where like if a movement gets on this area, it's like it's gonna be rough, but he never really found the avenue to get through like you guys. And then Strawberry, I swear, if someone was on his screen, he fought him as well.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure there was one time where he got on me, and it was just kind of super int, cause like I'm pretty sure I played those team fights super cocky.
Hmm.
Like I was just in there, and he finally called my bluff, and I died.
Happens to the best of us. I think I don't got any more questions. CLT, do you have any more for these boys today?
No, no, it was a refreshing series, like just to watch overall, especially like looking at the mid matchup. It was volatile and so back and forth. There was so much fighting mid, even in the mage v mage matchup game too. I'm like, okay, these guys aren't on like in your face picks, and they still were brawling. I'm like, oh, okay.
You guys, I guess I'll end with this then. You guys are going to be ahead now at the top of the group of Group B. What are you guys feeling about the rest of the group? You guys got anything to say to everybody else that is going to be having to compete against you guys?
Is this like the friendly banter time or?
I'm giving you the opportunity to banter certainly, but you don't have to. I'm not. It's not forced.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, Gankbot more.
Gankbot more. You guys heard it here first, folks. Gankbot more. Yeah, I think so. Maybe leave Vankin on top and give him Mundo again too, right?
Yeah.
It
Man,
looks like at least like 5 Gankbot.
Yeah, there was a lot. I don't know, between bot lane in game 3 and mid game in game 2, it was pretty crazy the amount of ganks that were being focused in those lanes. So, but all right then, guys, I will let you guys go enjoy the rest of your guys' night. Congratulations again on the
Are we
win.
Group B?
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, did you not know
Oh.
this? Yeah.
No. I was just
Oh my
playing
god,
games.
that's good. You're making us look so bad.
Yeah, you guys are supposed to say load the kennens, but your captain apparently hasn't changed the team name. I don't know if he can't, but yeah, it says TBD for you guys.
Yeah, I think he's been having
I'll
trouble
think
with
about
that.
Yeah. Which it is what it
Like
is.
the tourney 30 started. I think he said like it's like a kind of an issue.
Yeah, well then it is what it is. We know who you guys are, so don't worry. But
Yeah, yeah, you better remember.
I'll bet.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
man, you better watch yourself, man. I'm over there in Group A. If I see you guys, I might be crushing you a little bit. So it'd be nice.
I think you're
It'd
gonna have your
be
hand.
the first time.
All right,
I don't know.
boys. Well,
I'll definitely cast that series. Let's put it that way.
we'll see. We both gotta make playoffs first, but yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks again for hopping on here for an interview, and good luck in your guys' games next week. And we'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Wait, isn't it this week?
I can't. What was your question? I'm sorry.
Wouldn't it be this week?
Well, sure,
yeah,
technically speaking, but you know.
No, dude, usually Sunday at the end of the week.
Yeah. Monday's when we start our week for the league. So stop confusing me, Esco. I'm trying to let you guys go, and he's trying to stay here. He's trying to stay here. Your interview is done. Go home. All right, go home.
I like this.
Strawberry just dipped. All right, brother. Have a good one, man.
Take care, man.
All right, CLT. We're gonna call it here, man. Do you have anything else left to say for the stream, or can we head on out of here?
Nah, man. That's what last 2 or 3 we've casted together. That've been entertaining series. And as these teams start to solidify towards playoffs, man, it's only gonna get better and better.
Absolutely. All right, then, guys. You all have a wonderful night. GG as always, and we'll hopefully catch you guys during the week for some more casts. So good luck in all your guys' games, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.